And we should be live. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another bed stream here at 5 a.m. in my hotel in Tokyo. Why am I in Tokyo? We'll talk about that later. Let me I don't know if I can put my laptop out of the way. But I'm very happy to see that clickbait still works, and by having myself be shirtless on thumbnail, it always gets people to click. So yeah, Moxan, I'm surprised you're still alive. I don't know, I thought we had like eternal hate or something. Evelyn, also, thanks for dropping by. And yeah, good morning, Yaya, as well. How's it going? Yeah, it's already been 2 days. I really missed having hangouts. Tonha Podcast, Spotify. There's also a lot of names here that I have never seen before. So I think it's very funny that you're dropping it now. Oh, thanks by the way, Alessandro, for the tier 1 sub renewal. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Because normally when I do these live streams, I used to have Thomas with me, but unfortunately Thomas is gone. We gotta clickbait more often. Yeah, new viewers came for the shirtless bed stream. Yeah, but they don't know that they have to pay for the shirtless bed stream. That's the point we're at. I have a few topics we're gonna cover today. I'm in fact not gone, just not there. Yeah, that's what I mean. You're not sitting next to me, which is unfortunate. Damn, I got clickbaited. Just wait. Just wait, homie games. Give it like an hour or something. So topics for today's live stream. Like, for those unaware, the bed streams, I don't know, Thomas, do you remember how... Oh, good morning, Mike, as well. You woke up early for this, I feel. Do you remember, Thomas, my Thomas in chat, like, why did... Oh.
New 10 donation from Aris138. $5 per nipple.
Not yet, but thank you very much, Aris38. Let me check again. Yeah, Aris138. Why is it fruit juice in quotes? Because it's alcohol. It's alcohol. It's chuhais, which is like a Japanese kind of alcohol. Marix is the only streamer that can make me wake up early for the bed stream. Okay, so the bed stream started as some dumb idea with me and Thomas, I think with Tokyo Game Show. Because we were in Tokyo and it's like, oh, we want to do more live streams, but what do a live stream? And I think I literally just said, oh, let's just live stream from the bed, whatever. Why don't you have a YouTube donation system? Because YouTube takes 30%. And I think it has it. You can do the super chats. I think you can't disable super chats. But in general, I try to push people towards Ko-fi because Ko-fi takes, well, basically 0% and then only like transaction costs. Whereas YouTube takes 30%. It's kind of miserable. So yeah, hi, it's me, C. It's me, Sesa. Okay. How's the development going on whatever game you're working on? That's going to be one of the topics we're going to talk about. I have some interesting things to talk about, mainly in regards to Pripyat Zero. Oh.
New 10 donation from Alessandro_0. Thomas did nothing wrong, by the way.
Thank you very much, Alessandro, as well. He did nothing wrong, except that he's just... he loves his girlfriend, his beautiful girlfriend, too much. So he doesn't want to come with me to Japan anymore. That's the issue. Justice for Thomas. Oh, Thomas did nothing wrong. I guess we're going to talk about the award show as well. Because, spoiler alert, we won a Belgian Game Award, which... It's not like the Game Awards Game Award, but it's still an award. And I think it was a very funny ceremony. We'll like react to it later. We're going to talk about why am I in Tokyo, and how Unity kind of fucked me over in like a certain way. And then probably we'll also just talk a bunch about Pripyat Zero, because first time Bite Me built the bridge, not Birdwood. You say that, Moxan, but then I'm like, there was like a VIP dinner and like an after party at the event. And I asked them like, hey, you guys have any gossip? Did you talk to anyone? And they're like, oh, we talked to one person. And I'm like, you were there for 4 hours. What are you doing? So yeah, did you end up getting some other juicy interview instead, Evelyn? I think I did. I did a 1.5 hour interview with Yaya. who is in chat here as well. The only problem is I have to edit a 1.5 hour interview now, so I don't know. It's gonna be like a few days until it like comes out. Both Thomas and William seem like the 5% least awkward people in the theater. It's the power of the suit, man. My goal is to put the suit back into game development, is what I think I'm realizing at this point. Because also, there was just nobody at these, like, the Game Awards, and then everyone is just wearing shorts and t-shirts, and it's like, what do you mean? So yeah. Bedstream, yep, that's exactly what we're doing here, Alessandro. Suit buff, charisma +5, yeah, I think so instead. Can we see the clip first? See we should just go and take a look at the clip, because people keep asking about it. So I actually have it lined up here. Let me see. Okay, my camera is a little bit... No, it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller, just so I don't take up too much of the interface. Let me... Here. So I'm just gonna show you the entire category, so we have some context. It's gonna be like 3 or 4 minutes. Well, it's not too much, and then we can basically talk about it after everyone has seen it. Because I think most people have tuned in as well, right? We're at like... How many people are we at now? Can I watch it? Thank you very much. 50 viewers. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna start it, and we'll see.
Now let's highlight the people and projects that shake things up. The ones who challenge norms, push boundaries, and remind us that change is possible, but also necessary. Please welcome the Changemaker Award, honoring those who make our industry better, one bold idea at a time. And the nominees are...
Bite Me Games.
That's me. I was kind of confused why they just took Unicycle Pizza Time, because this is an award for the studio. This was, I guess, just the latest game that they had that we could cover.
Lugus Studios.
So these are the guys who make the Liftoff series, and they applied with like Liftoff micro drones as their game, which was kind of a weird one.
Cybernetic Walrus.
But this was Order 13, although I think technically like Roadside Research, which is like 250,000 wishlists, would have been a better game to
And here
pull
to
there.
help us announce the award, it's us.
It's just us.
Yeah, it's just us,
actually. It's just us. Because...
This is funny,
Yes, because Jorn Koopmans from the National
this was
Lottery
apparently a
supposed to be here, but
sponsored like
sadly,
category,
he
and the
couldn't
sponsor
come
didn't
tonight.
show up.
Make it.
So just us for this award.
So you'll have to do with us.
Yeah,
Can we do
sadly.
something really corny? We didn't talk about this.
Oh, yeah.
I love this.
I'm afraid of that.
So you
So-
see the little awards as well.
We really have
small
to say that
piece.
it's sponsored by the National Lottery and that it can't be there. And in a really like award.
We're watching the Belgian Game Awards,
Can we, like, open it
like the
together?
live stream from
And
2
like
days
Of
ago.
course.
stream it
I
together.
love that.
And then
I
Oh,
be
yesterday.
like, so
We're never gonna be synchronized, you know
not
that?
in sync that they don't understand it. I love that.
Perfect.
Do you like that idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're gonna get to our point
I
soon.
love
Do it
it. The
this
more
way.
cringe it is, the best it is. So
More
it's-
cringe. More cringe. I love
Perfect.
more cringe. Okay. So, can we get like the music? Thank you.
Okay, and so...
So now comes the
the
good part.
Changemaker Award, sponsored by the National Lottery.
I want to pause this. I just love how cute Thomas is. It's like the left to right, like left is Thomas, then middle is Kevin Halterman from Lugus Studios, and then this is the Cybernetic Walrus one. But it's like you can see from the audience, like these three are still relatively like well dressed, but there are some
Goes to
Some
we have to
casual
open it
people,
together.
I would
It
say.
has to be like this, and then
Who
very
got nominated?
clumsily,
Okay.
And then yeah,
I
nobody
cannot
knows who
have
opens it,
everything in my head. Perfect.
and then we're like,
The
and the award for Change Maker of the Year goes to Bite Me Games.
You can see the
Well
shock
done.
on Thomas's face as well.
Congratulations.
There you go. Thank you. You're gonna be more in sync than we were. Beautiful.
Yeah, and then
beautiful
William
suits.
showed up
Yeah,
as well.
right.
He
I
was
love
like
it.
put like
So,
more to the side, and he could
congratulations.
still
So
come up as
what
well.
does it feel like to make a game that is change maker?
Well, I don't really
So this is the first fuck up in terms of the like. What she just asked is like, how does it feel to make a game that like, what does it mean to make a game that is a change maker? And I think that is already like one disconnect because there's two categories, or like two groups of awards in the Belgian Game Awards. Maybe I can just go full screen for a second again. What is a game that is a change maker? Yeah, so the problem is this award was not about a game. It was about a studio, not the entire game. So why did the other two studios get nominated? I want to just go over that again. So Bite Me Games, I applied for it and I said like, hey, why are we change makers? Because we're changing the way that development is being done by kind of funding the studio through our YouTube and kind of bootstrapping that way. And it's something that has been working for us and has also inspired a lot of other people. The middle guy, Kevin Halterman from Lugu Studios, they started like the Limburg Game Guild, which is Limburg is a sub-province in Belgium, where they do like mentorship and meetups and all of that. And it's also like very local, but like helping the Belgian game dev ecosystem. And then, can I join on Discord to give my experienceless POV? Okay, sure, Thomas, if you want. Let's make this happen. I want to know your stuff. I should be on Discord. If you're gonna join. Ta-dum. Okay, hi Thomas. You're live on the Bite Me Games award show recap. I do not hear you. This is always the... Oh, very quietly. I heard like a K and then it died again. We're getting into the viewer call-in section now, I guess. They just work with like...
Should be better now, right?
Yes, it's better now.
All right, great.
All
Yeah.
right. How was it for you, the event?
Honestly, it was kind of weird.
In like the fact that we won, or
Yeah, also that, but just in general, it's a cool vibe because I think honestly the environment was beautiful. Like the theater is pretty nice. Like also the area, like the part of Brussels where it is also pretty nice. So it looked really fancy.
yeah,
So let me first say that because it was it looked pretty cool. If you want, I can send you some pictures on Discord.
yeah, sure. I also have like I pulled up like Google images of the theater as well.
Oh yeah, perfect.
To give an idea, it's like some old Brussels style theater, I guess. So
And
oh yeah, you're sending the pictures, I guess.
yeah, I just sent you some random pictures we took yesterday. But like I was just in the audience and then they were like, all right, bro, you have to come to the front for like the nominations because you were nominated. I was like, sure.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it yet, but then they put like this huge ass spotlight on like the nominees.
Yeah,
I didn't
like
expect it.
The clip of like you and then the two others. Why you send me the Burger King pictures?
I mean, these are the peak.
These are the peak.
Belgian Game Award experience.
Oh, it's at the Galerie de Lafayette, I guess.
Yeah, it's yeah, exactly. And it was like for like, and this was like the ceiling of the theater. This was when we had like the VIP dinner, but it was more like
just stand and eat
tapas.
tiny snacks. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were still a bit hungry. It was also the food was probably a bit too fancy for me.
Was it fish?
I have no idea, but some things looked like fish. And then William tried and he said it tastes like fish, but we didn't know what it was. But yeah. But like when the spotlight came on, the guy was like holding the paper and he was like doing the whole suspense thingy.
Yeah.
And, because of the light, I could just see the name already.
Oh, so you knew what was going to happen?
Like, I knew he was going to say it. I was like, God damn it. I have to walk up there.
I mean...
And it was mostly...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you prepare a speech? Because I was texting you like a
No.
week ago, and I was like, "You're already working on it, right?" And I said like, "You should do it." And you're like, "Ah, we're not gonna win."
Yeah. Yeah, I actually didn't believe we were going to win. Like, you're not the only one. Like, 10 people told me I should prepare something. And I was like, I don't believe we're going to win. I think this is wasted time. So I just decided not to. And then I saw the name and I was like, God
Fuck.
damn it, all those people are going to say that they were right in the end. But yeah. And then I came up and then she asked a question. I was very confused.
Yeah.
I was like,
what does it
huh?
mean to make a game that is a change maker or something? And I'm like, what?
Yeah, but it was like, yeah, we're nominated for studio, but I think it's like a fair question to ask, but it wasn't really applicable, and I didn't really know what to say there because I wasn't expecting that question. So I was just like, I don't think we were
Do you
nominated
mind?
for that.
Maybe we should watch the rest of the, because we only got
Yeah,
to the
sure.
part of where you got nominated. Because I want to talk about the rest of it as well, but I think it doesn't make like, if there's gonna miss some
Yeah.
context. It's like a minute anyway.
really know if it's the game that's the change maker in this case, but I think we have a unique perspective on how we should develop games, and I think that's the reason why we're standing here.
I believe that you are the change makers.
Thank you.
There's no applause on that? Wow. I practiced that in my mirror for hours. No, nice suits, by the way. I'm going to say it again. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
The
feel
suits
like
are
we're
the thing
making
that
the
people
change,
like.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
making the
that's
change.
it,
Yeah.
right?
I think the guy who hosted
yeah,
was pretty funny though.
Fantastic. I just want to say congratulations if you want to thank some people. This is your time.
I should probably mention our colleague who's in Japan currently, because he recently moved there. He was going to co-stream it because we have a YouTube channel, but sadly it's 4 a.m. there, and he decided not to.
Oh.
But still, shout out to you, Marnix.
Shout out to
when
you,
you're watching
Marnix.
the VOD.
Me.
There you go. Nice one. Go back
Thank
to your
you.
seats.
Thank you.
guys.
Congratulations
And,
again.
And then we
great
get
work.
kicked off. Meanwhile, like other people, they spend like 2 minutes or something on like their acceptance speech. So I was like, kind of like, what the fuck do you mean? Oh, I think my laptop is overheating as well. Can you hear me still, Thomas?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, perfect.
And stream also still seems fine.
Okay, perfect. Because it says like, oh, it's overheating. Perfect. So, yeah. Also, the guy when he said like, I think you're the change maker, and then like dead silence, I was like, oof. So I was like you said at first I was planning on co-streaming this, but then it was just too late and like too early in the morning, and I was like, this is gonna be bad content. Also, I don't know what to talk about for the rest of the like 1.5 hours of the other people. So I was
Yeah.
like, we're not doing this. I canceled the stream, and then I by chance woke up at like 4:40 in the morning, so like 40 minutes into the awards, and I'm like, okay, let me pull up like Twitch on my phone and like kind of try to follow that way. And it didn't happen then. I think it happened like 10 minutes after. And when you got, first off, I got an ad like 3 seconds before they said, and the winner is. I was like livid. Because I'm like, what do you mean? And then otherwise, yeah, I think it was a very short speech. I would have honestly, Thomas, I would have said thank you to the audience. That was like my
I was
biggest
planning to.
annoyance.
Yeah, it's like I didn't prepare my speech, but I thought, who should I thank? And I was like, if Marnix is co-streaming this, I can say thank you to the viewers and thank you to the Patreons, because we
Oh, we
our
should have
audience
done a
would see
shout out to the Patreons. Every single Patreon
Yeah.
name, we should have been like,
like
That's-
bring a list.
that's the actual Patreon tier award.
Yeah, I was like planning to do that. Well, planning is a big word, but I was thinking about doing that. And then he said, I'm not streaming. I was like, okay, yeah, I guess I don't thank them then because they won't see it. Because I didn't know you were going to stream today then.
You know we were gonna stream it at some point.
I mean, yeah, probably.
But yeah, what
So,
prize was this? Blah blah. This was the Belgian Game Award. So we've won our first award now. How do you feel? Do you
was all-
remember when we went 2 years ago and you were like, one day we're gonna be here as well?
I remember because the first thing I said, I don't want to sound like not thankful because I'm happy we won.
Mhm.
But the first thing I said was, damn, the trophies of 2 years ago were cooler.
I was thinking the same thing. I think it's an economic crisis, not just for like also for
But-
game dev, basically.
But the thing is, these trophies are like more classy and more like I think you could put them somewhere in like your furniture, and they would probably look fine.
Hmm.
But the other ones were just so over the top gamery with RGB and whatever.
Yeah, they had like lights
Where it
and
was
things
really
like
funny.
that in it. This is
Yeah.
more basic.
Yeah. But hey, it's still a W, right? First of many prizes.
Yeah, are we gonna have later in our office, like, you know, like the wall that's just like the shelf full of the awards that we win?
I think we're gonna need more than one wall.
That's the B's for budget this year.
No, I think in general the budget was actually pretty high.
Yeah.
It was a different venue, and I think they did pretty well at the hosting, because also production quality. I didn't see it, of course, until like this morning when I opened the vault for the first time, but it seemed pretty, well made,
Yeah. Yeah.
at least in my opinion.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know about the budget because I still haven't had to pay for I still haven't gotten an email of like, hey, here's your invoice. Normally they send it out like a few weeks before the event goes live. So if you're watching this BGA.
You mean for the submissions?
Yeah, like the submissions, I still haven't paid for it. They still haven't asked me as well. I would pay for it if they asked me. But yeah, you need to take a bite out of it to make it yours. Oh, because of the logo. What are you gonna do with the trophy? Are you gonna do like share it with William, like a divorced parents, like 1 week with him, 1 week with you?
No, I said to William, "You get a wage, I get the trophies." And he was like, "Fair enough."
That's a fair deal.
So, like, it was pretty awkward, by the way, that I didn't really know what we were nominated for.
What do you mean you didn't
Like,
know we were nominated for?
I know we were nominated for Changemaker, but I don't know why.
Oh, yeah,
were
that's true. Because I just
nominated.
wrote like a giant text when I submitted.
Yeah, and because like William showed me the tweet afterwards, so like, oh, okay, so I probably should have talked about that part. Because like when you think about it, and it's not to tout our own horn or something, we at ByteMe we do a lot of things differently, and there's a lot of ways, in a sense, that we could be a change maker, and I didn't know which one they meant in this case.
Yeah. Or if could you redo the speech now that with what you know?
Of course.
You want to role play it?
Let's
Okay. So
improvise.
drum roll. And the winner is ByteMe Games, and like crowd cheering. Thomas walks up the stage. Okay, you're up at the stage. So Thomas.
Oh wow!
What does
Thank
it
you.
mean to make a game that is a change maker?
Well, I don't really think it's a game in this case that is a change maker, but it's the philosophy we do at our studio. You know, we have this cool content to game model, where we basically we have YouTube channel. We have a lot of subscribers on there. Shout out to our subscribers and our viewers, where basically we share our knowledge and we constantly improve. We get their feedback as well, and then we continuously iterate and we apply all those things that we learned to our game. And one of the things that we are also pioneering, I would say, or at least very early on adapters, is the idea of shorter game scopes. So earlier in the meeting, like in the presentation, you had Michiel talk about it. So I think, we already do that, and I think we're at the forefront on that front.
I think you are the change maker.
Ah, stop it.
Go to your seats now.
Okay.
It's maybe a more award show fitting. Speech.
Yeah, thing is, I really didn't know what we were nominated for, because that was pretty awkward. So it was harder to yap about it. So, in hindsight, it's definitely my fault, by the way. There should have been at least some preparation, because I knew what we were nominated for, but not why we were nominated. Marlix thinks to himself, God damn it, I have to deal with this again.
I was lying there, like half asleep, but I was like, what the fuck is going on? Bananaman 2000, still Ride or Die fan since our earliest days. Yeah. Marnix
But,
feels like he should have
Marnix-
been there, maybe. Who knows? But I'm also happy here. The thing you need to realize though is like kind of how we didn't know we got nominated up until like 1 week in advance. And then I basically just
Yeah.
sent a message. Like I got an email of like, okay, we finally, because they had the game nominations like pretty early already. So we knew we weren't nominated for any games. I thought we had a decent shot at Unicycle Pizza Time for best multiplayer game, but unfortunately we didn't. And then we did get Changemaker of the Year like nomination, but it was a 1 week ago. So I basically just like sent a message in the chat of like, look, Thomas William, I don't care, someone has to go, or they're gonna kill me. But yeah, I didn't really say why.
Are there any things you would have added to the speech if you were there?
I would have just said thank you to the viewers and patrons, but now in your retake, I think that was fine.
Yeah. If you co-streamed, I would have thanked them. So really, it's your fault, you know.
Okay.
Joke. For the audience thinks I'm actually gaslighting you.
No,
or, like,
I think
blaming you.
overall it's just like, you know, a lot of the people or like the other winners, they like thank like the VOF or the Belgian game industry or like their 5,000 colleagues. But it's like,
Yeah, but we're indies.
yeah, but like
true indies.
all I have to thank is like the viewers at the end of the day, and then you and Thomas, of course.
You said me twice.
You and William, of course. It's early, okay?
It's fine. But yeah, I get what you mean. I think it's a good exercise, you know, for next year when we have the actual Game Awards to attend.
Or maybe at that point, did you? I like Unity did respond to our tweet as well, or like the post that we won. So we have congratulations from Unity as well.
Oh,
they said it was well deserved.
Oh, okay, nice. Because I was about to say like, how am I supposed to feel right now? But if it was a compliment, then I feel flattered.
What do you think Unity would have said?
I don't know.
Yeah, so maybe next year we get nominated for a Unity Award or something, and then the year after we are Game of the Year.
No, next year we already are nominated for Unity, Belgian, and actual Game Awards, right?
We'll see about that. We first need to release actual games before we get nominated again.
I mean, is that your segue to your second?
No, not yet. I think I can stay a little bit on this still.
Yeah, sure. Do you regret not being there? Would you like being there?
No, not. I feel like I texted my parents of like, I sent like the picture of you and William with the award, and like, oh, we could have gone. We both went to the hairdresser by chance today, and I'm like, okay, but I wouldn't have been there, so what does it matter?
Wait,
which was
your parents wanted to go?
My parents were like, oh, you should have told us, and I'm like, what do you mean you should have told us? Was your girlfriend impressed that you won an award? Is she like, ooh, I'm dating such a successful guy?
She really loved it.
I feel like going on stage with a suit and taking an award is definitely a W risk moment, at least.
Yeah, like for her, she just wanted to see me in a suit, and then she was already happy. I didn't have to actually win something. She was just like, finally, you're wearing a suit again. So yeah, but yeah, she enjoyed it. First, she wanted to come, and then I said like, sure, you can come, but
you gotta
just
eat
so
Burger King.
We are going.
Oh yeah, and you have the VIP dinner.
For the VIP dinner first, so you have to come to Brussels alone. And she was like, "Okay, yeah, I don't want to get killed, so never mind."
She's smart.
Yeah, but yeah, I think she just loved that I wore a suit. That was enough. And then, of course, when I won, she spammed my phone saying, "Yay, congratulations, good job," all those things.
Yeah.
How did yours react?
Oh, they just said.
Does
like,
she know?
Oh, my girlfriend, of course, like my wife. Yeah, I texted her. She was first just sleeping for a while, so it took a while.
And do you feel any different today?
No,
because we won. Oh, you're
not,
thinking about it?
Do I feel any different? No, I think it's also because I'm so far and disconnected from it that it doesn't
Yeah,
really
true.
like at the end of the day.
You didn't have the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's just like I was like in my bed at 4:15 in the morning of like, oh, that's pretty cool. What do you mean, Thomas? You throw me under the bus, and then I just went back to sleep, kinda. So it's kind of like almost like a dream because then you wake up 2 hours later and it's like, what did happen during the night?
Yeah.
And then I
this
went
is the
back
part
to
I
watch the
also
VOD.
have to say it was a dream for Mia.
Oh.
A dream come true.
Dream come true. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, next year, just make sure you're in Belgium and we go together. And then wherever the actual Game Awards are.
That's always in LA. I don't want to go there.
Because they are tonight, right?
Yeah, I think they're tonight.
Damn, then we have to fly from Belgium to LA immediately after the show.
And then you also have to remember the Bite Me Game Awards as well.
Like yesterday, I asked William, "Are we going to do them this year?" And it was like, we're the 11th of December, so
yeah, no,
I doubt it.
The reason it's kind of like a blackmail situation is what we're kind of making fun of now. Is the reason there's no Bite Me Game Awards this year is because we did get nominated for the Belgian Game Awards. Last year we organized them basically out of spite for not getting anything nominated, despite like we submitted Unicycle Pizza Time and then also like startup of the year and all of that, and we got 0 nominations, and I'm like, screw them, I'm gonna make my own awards. And I have like an email from like an organizing member of the Belgian Game Awards who was like, I noticed you guys started the Bite Me Game Awards as well. Is there any reason, or like what was the reason behind this? Because it's like extra awkward because both of them are like BGA abbreviated.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
next year, it's up to the Belgian Game Awards if we're gonna organize the Bite Me Game Awards. That's all I can say.
I mean, yeah. I think even though it was like a bit of a meme that we did it, I guess, I actually enjoyed it. It was pretty funny. I think it was
Bite Me Game Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
I know
didn't
it
have to do
flopped,
all
like,
the behind the
content-wise.
scenes work.
Wait, I made the videos.
You made videos?
Oh no, you made the videos. I made the OBS setup. Never mind.
Back when we used the Streamlabs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
like all of the like surveys and like getting people to submit for it. Yeah, it did
yeah.
I think we did get
But-
more submissions than the Belgian Game Awards as well. It was a lot of like submissions to go through, and we had like so many categories and all of that.
Yeah, but we had less viewers, I think.
Yeah, I was surprised the RTBF stream had like 200 something viewers as well.
As in so
Like-
high or so low?
So high. I remembered it
Oh,
being lower
I expected
before.
higher.
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought it was like 400 last time, like 2 years ago.
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know either.
It's over now.
Yeah. But I think the Belgian Game Awards is a bit memey, but it's like fun content, you know? We're often very serious, but I think that was fun content. So that's why I liked it.
What do you mean fun content?
I've told you this before, right? Like how I think that our channel is really good educational content, but that it's not.
Where you're like, we should do more
entertainment.
devlogs and whatever because they're funny.
Yeah, like entertainment. I think the Bite Me Game Awards is less educational, but more fun. And that's why I mean, like I like those styles of videos. It's just, I mean, yeah. It's easy for me to say because you have to do it. So,
Yeah.
not my problem.
Not your problem. I mean, that's the benefit with the Belgian Game Awards. We didn't have to prepare anything. You just had to be there.
Yeah, and I think they organized it pretty well. They definitely had higher production budget than us.
Yeah, I remember 2 years ago it was also kind of, there were a few like technical hiccups. Also, like part of it was just in French only, right? 2 years ago. It was kind of miserable in that regards.
The thing is, 2 years ago, I remember like every nominee had to go backstage, and then they did like an interview
Yeah,
to
yeah,
all the
yeah.
nominees. And some people just answered in French because they didn't like the English part or something. I think.
Yeah, or
I
they
think
did-
that's what you mean. And
Yeah, because the hosts were
Yeah.
both French, but then most of the nominations were like Dutch, and then some of them knew French, some of them just answered English, and some of them just responded in Dutch. I think it was kind of a mess there.
Yeah, I think yesterday everything was English except like 20 seconds or so, where it was French. So I think that's nice because I think the end goal on like why they host it is of course to celebrate the Belgian industry, but also I assume they want some publicity internationally.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's like PR of like, hey, Belgium
Yeah.
is we make games, we make good games. By the way, guys, get our games, come to
Yeah.
Belgium.
So that's why I think it's good that they do it in English, like mainly, because
Yeah.
otherwise, how are you going to get proper?
Yeah, because that was like something I
PR.
was also worried about originally when I was like, should I co-stream? Because what if half of it is in French?
I mean, then you're going to have to translate it.
How good do you think my French still is?
S tier. I say S tier because I just saw someone mention that they miss our tier lists.
Yeah.
But you know you're back
Yeah.
in Belgium in a couple of weeks, huh?
Do
we
we
can
have-
just record some tier lists.
Do you have a do you have a recording space? That's why I asked you if your office
Can we not
finished
just
construction.
ask Jamie for Kenzie or something?
I think the other office is nicer though.
Because the thing is, I think they are still in work.
Yeah.
Like they are still working in it, and unless we do it like when someone is there, because I have vacation. But you're only here the 20th, right?
I'm gonna be like I can do a few other days in early January probably.
Because the thing is, if we do it like during actual vacation, then I don't think I can enter because they are still building, like reshaping the office. Or we have to do like record it in someone's bed or something.
I
A bed
recently
tier list.
I found out like there's such a convenient thing in Japan. I didn't know about. You can just like rent like any place basically for like an hour increment. So I had to do like the video with Yaya, and I was like, where do we do it? And it's like, oh, just go to this website. And it's like you can rent out a cafe or like a regular like meeting room or anything by the half hour pricing. It was like €4 an hour or something. It was very cheap. And like, god damn it. One, this would never work in Belgium. Two, I really wish we had this in Belgium.
No.
So we'll have to
Yeah.
see about it.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, and we also have to think a bit about what content, because I think in general, the audience,
listing
and
game
correct me if I'm
engines.
wrong. Yeah, for example.
Revisit
but like
it.
just in general. No, but I don't. Yeah. I mean, just in general, I think duo content is,
Better.
and that doesn't necessarily need to be Mia, by the way. I'm not saying I make it better, because that's a bit narcissistic. But I think duo content in general is just more fun because it's like more interaction.
Yeah.
So if you guys in chat have any ideas, just let us know. Otherwise, we have to think hard about it.
That's gonna be hard. I actually have one other duo content planned that I'm gonna do with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it something you want to reveal
No.
now, or
It'll be on the Patreon.
it's a surprise?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, there is duo content on Patreon, right? Quite a bit.
Yeah. Or we're just gonna like
Well-
revisit all our tier lists. We're gonna tier list the best game genres, Volume 4.
But you say revisit, so are we going to do all genres again?
Yeah, we're just gonna start over. We'll just milk the content and then just put like 2026 updated in like the title. That's what we're gonna do with the game
Yeah.
engine tier list as well.
Yeah. Or how to start making games in 2026.
I have that planned as a solo video. I don't think we need to do that for 2 people.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean it as a duo video. Just in
Yeah. That one
general,
is
it's like-
scheduled for I think the 19th or the 26th of December. By the way, shout out Toma Bocas15 for the Prime sub as well.
you're doing duo
Of course.
stream again.
I'm multi-streaming. I have if I have good internet, I always multi-stream.
Yeah, but I didn't know if you had good internet because of the hotel you're in.
So I have like the life hack now. I bought a travel router. So I just have like an
Oh.
Ethernet port, and then because remember last year we had like the scuffed setup of like we used my laptop as like the router, so we had fast internet because my laptop back then had like an Ethernet cable. I don't have an Ethernet port anymore, but I was like, I'm just gonna get a router. So I have like 200 megabits a second, so I can easily live stream. Belgium could never.
Yeah, damn. I don't think that you can do those things here, sadly. Don't you miss Belgium though?
What would I miss? What would I miss about Belgium? Yeah, but like you are not. I mean, you're kind of tied to Belgium now. But like when you tell me, don't you miss Belgium? I think you miss like Belgian food or I don't know what else. I don't really think so.
Yeah, okay. I understand you don't miss the food and you don't miss the weather.
Mm-hmm.
But like, is there nothing you think, this was good in Belgium?
I miss my car. That's the thing as well. Yeah, Mike, I 100% miss Thomas and Sloan. Any place but there's like Belgium chocolate. I brought like 2 kilos of like Belgian chocolate from Belgium when I came back to Japan. And then like my wife was like, I'm gonna make chocolate cake. I'm gonna use 200 grams of your chocolate. And I'm like, excuse me, what? You need to like send in like a request because this is a very scarce resource. You can't just use 200 grams of chocolate cake. She did end up making the chocolate cake. It was very good.
Was it the cake you ate on stream?
It was the cake I ate on stream, yeah. It was made with Belgian chocolate.
Damn, it's all connected, bro. This is the Bite Me cinematic universe.
Yeah. But hey, if you guys want to see me eat more on live stream, there's a dono goal right now. Or drink, indeed. Just €5 away to having me be able to eat.
What's the chance if you make a second dono goal and just say Monster for Thomas, that's going to get funded sooner than the fruit juice?
We can only do one dono goal at a time, unfortunately.
Okay.
Like Ko-fi doesn't support multiple dono goals. That would be too much.
I mean, it kind of would be funny to do like a poll, I guess. But
like a poll with money. Yeah.
Yeah. Your opinion matters, but only as much as you pay.
As you have money. That's yeah.
I mean, that's basically how the US works, right?
I was gonna say that's kind of how politics works, but I was like thinking to myself, let's not get into politics on
oops.
On the stream.
I retract my statement.
No worries, you're the CEO. You need to get media trained still.
Yeah. And
but you know, Thomas, you can also solo host videos if people like miss you.
I wouldn't know what I would host, honestly. Like,
did you see the CodeMonkey bundle? You can make a video of the new Unity Asset Store CodeMonkey bundle.
No,
I want to give it a shout out actually because I think it's pretty sweet. 25 CodeMonkey selected assets for $25.
Oh, cool.
The reason I am also plugging... Fuck, but we have an affiliate link. I don't have my affiliate link available.
Okay, guys, just wait. Marnix is going to fix it. Or can I find it somewhere?
I think we have an exclamation mark Unity or exclamation mark assets. Can you try it? See if it like gives a result in chat.
In both chats?
Just try in one, and if it works in one, go to the other.
Exclamation mark Unity. No. Exclamation mark assets. Yes. It has a link. I'll post it.
You want to get
also do the same.
Body poser. Oh, if you want dead people. This is actually pretty cool. We may want to have this for Pripyat Zero. I was thinking about how we were going to do this. Because we need like some bodies for that game.
But what is the... Like... How does it work?
I don't know. It's that simple to just make like dead bodies. That's all I know. How does it work? Oh, you can just drop them
just rotating the joint?
Drop with ragdoll.
Oh, you drop them.
And then you can reposition parts of it. Yeah, that's pretty
handy.
Yeah, we're gonna get this. Part of the reason why I plugged this as well is because, gotta be honest, they're like cable system physics. This is like what we did for Overtime Anomaly. William would hate his life now. Yeah. Reason why I'm also plugging this, it's like maybe if like I'm not trying to quit Unity. It's not like drugs, my dude. What did Unity do this time? Oh, we haven't talked about yet about the bad part of Unity. That's later on in the stream. This was a pretty cool thing, I think, the Code Monkey bundle. Can you get ready for the Bite Me Games bundle, you think, Thomas? How would that look?
Oof. All right. So assets that would be in there, you mean?
It would just all be environments for all of our games, and that's it.
No. I2 localize. For sure.
Yeah.
Odin. For sure.
Those are the basics ones. Everyone, I think what I like with the Code Monkey one is like, I don't think we have any of these. They're pretty...
That's actually true.
Because it's like...
It's...
Oh, shout out Alessandro for the 5 gifted subs. I guess that counts as your monster budget.
I guess I'm going to the store tomorrow. I probably should. I think my girlfriend is going to kill me.
Mine is...
I swear I'm fine.
That's the problem, man. Yeah.
Code Monkey, you're right. He has a lot of assets that I've never used before.
Yeah, I mean,
or even seen before.
That's the benefit, I guess, if it's like your whole job is to just look at assets, basically.
Yeah, because I also think it's good, right? So, but I mean, with that is that will make it so more people buy the bundle because it's new.
Yeah,
instead
like,
of just
if
you have half of the assets.
Feel, Odin.
Yeah.
What's like the other ones, like the text animator or something? It's.
Have we ever used that?
No, but like it's one of like the most
popular.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think we can move on maybe from the Belgian Game Awards section. I don't know if you want to stay in here. You're welcome to while I rant about Unity.
Whatever you prefer, or whatever chat prefers.
Yeah, maybe, because yesterday I was thinking of like, I'm gonna put you in a 101. I'm like, I still have time, but not. So, why is Marnix in Tokyo? Welcome to chapter 2 of the live stream. Like the second thing we've covered.
Do we have like a cool transition or something?
I don't. I don't have like my stream deck or anything, so I can't even play like the.
Can you just stream. Google like a picture of I don't know.
Oh, what?
A transition, a GIF. I don't know.
It's a stupid thing. No, I cannot. So, I'm in Tokyo because it was the Unity U Day yesterday, which is like basically baby version of what's it called? Unity Unite. Let me just share my screen. It's in Japanese for the most part, but there were like some talks about like the engine roadmap were like being redelivered. They talked about like a bunch of changes to Unity 6.3 of like shader graph. I'm so happy finally we don't have to use microverse anymore, Thomas. You can now do like shaders on the terrain itself to like not have tiling anymore. In like a way better way. Because I don't like microverse at all. I think it's like the most capitalistic asset ever. So not having to use it. And I was like kind of on the fence on this, but then I told you as well, like, yeah, right now we're kind of devolving into just being the guy who sits in his bedroom and who doesn't go out. I'm like, okay, I should go out more because that's like kind of interesting content. So I was like, fuck it. We didn't get invited to Unite in Barcelona. But we are still Unity insiders. So I'm in a Slack with like some of their people. And we ended up spending money on this trip for me to be here, which is also why we have these dono calls, because we need to financially recover because it's not great. Do you know how much money we spent on me going here, Thomas? Do you want to know? It's maybe the better question.
Wasn't it like 400 or 500?
Yeah, it's like 499 euros on the dot, basically.
Yeah.
Um,
I remember.
And I was like, okay, it's gonna be worth it because I can do some exclusive interviews. I had like 2 interviews lined up with like Unity folks about like talking about like the technical engine, like kind of the videos similar to what we did in Gamescom. But then now with like, the problem with the Gamescom guy was that he was like, yeah, I only joined like 3 months ago. So for a lot of things, he didn't have like perfect answers. Whereas these were like guys with like 15 years, 10 years of Unity experience. I also met the guy who made Unity Chan, as a fun fact. So I reached out to them. I sent them. They were like, okay, can send us all your questions. And the other video I was gonna do was with the guy talking about VR, MR, XR, and like what the fuck is going on with that, basically. And then I came to Tokyo on Tuesday. Today's Friday. The event was on Thursday. And 2 hours or something after I arrived here, they tell me like, yeah, you didn't get approved to do the interviews. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's an interview. What do you mean it needs like several layers of approval? So neither of the videos that I came for here to plan in regards to Unity, I was actually able to record because they were just like, yeah, too bad, so sad. Luckily, I still had the video with Yaya. And then I do have one video still planned today that I managed to set up, not with Unity actually, but with like somewhat from the Unity Japan office knew like some people here. So I'm gonna be talking with a Japanese developer as well, who started indie game development for PlayStation like 25 years ago. And then they're still around making like VTuber indie games now. I think it's gonna be an interesting one. But it's like, yeah, we're not getting the result basically that we wanted out of this event. I don't think I would come back next year. So that's the update. Yeah, Microverse is also a thing from the same guy with the same business model. Yeah, it's like, is it Jason Booth or something like that? It's the Microsplat is indeed the one for the crown, but Microverse is also a thing from the guy. So yeah,
So you think
I'm
if
just
Unity
kinda-
asks you for another event, do you think
if they fund
you're
it,
going?
if they fund it,
Only
yeah,
if they fund it?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing out of pocket anymore. I think it was a mistake. Because also Tokyo has just gotten like stupid expensive. That's kind of the issue as well.
What has gotten so much more expensive?
Hotels.
New 10 donation from Evie. Breakfast time.
Thank you very much, Evie, for the 10 euro donation as well. We did reach the breakfast time goal. Even like a cheap, shitty ass capsule hotel is like 60 euros a night at this point, where it used to be like 20, 25. Because the train was pretty cheap in comparison. Like I even sent you, like it's cheaper for me to go to Taiwan for Taiwan Game Show or whatever it's called than to go to Tokyo, even though Tokyo is like geographically way closer, just because everything is like so much more expensive here. Yeah, I guess those people at Unity don't wear suits. I think the problem is they wear suits because apparently, like the video with like Unity I did at Gamescom, I didn't know this because I was like talking to the guy at Unity. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like I'm not able to do the videos. Back then, apparently, because I sent out like 2 months in advance, they're like, yeah, we were able to get all of the approvals. And I'm like, what do you mean multiple rounds of approvals? I just want to talk to a guy. Maybe I'm also too, like, it's been too long since I've been in corporate because I'm like, oh, it's, their guys' role is like developer advocate. And I know the whole point of a developer advocate is like they go and talk to developers and they're kind of like PR people. We talk to like developer advocates from like JetBrains and things like that as well. And then now it's like, oh yeah, no, actually everything needs to be like signed off. That's why they need to like approve the questions that I sent to them. I thought it was just a courtesy thing so they could prepare. Turns out not. So yeah, that's kind of the annoyance there. That's kind of the update there. It does feel kind of shitty because I came here for like no real reason. It's like, yeah, I can do these live streams, but it's like, it's not really worth it. I got to eat my fried chicken at least.
Yeah, I'm jealous on that front. When you sent the picture, a tear just
Your single
suddenly
tear was
appeared. Yeah. For context, they have like an amazing 10-piece fried chicken meal in Tokyo at like a place, and it's just so damn good. And I love it so much, like with the sauce and everything. It's amazing. When we went to Tokyo together, I loved it. And now he just sends me pictures to torment me.
That's my life now. Can you like entertain chat for like a minute? I'm gonna grab my breakfast.
Oh, okay, sure. But oh wait, yeah, I see you're wearing earbuds, so you don't hear what I say probably.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to.
Oh, you
disappear.
still hear me?
No.
Oh yeah, go. It's fine. All good. I'm going to read chat for a second because I haven't been following. Whew. Multiple people are complaining about AI slop on the asset store. I mean, I think in general, almost everywhere, not just the asset store, more and more AI slop is appearing, sadly. And I think it's like, I think it's a jar that we can never close again, and it kind of, yeah, it's kind of screwed.
What's screwed?
Everything is full of it, indeed. People were saying things like how AI slop in the asset store is a problem,
Oh.
and I said it's basically everywhere.
We've opened Pandora's box.
Yeah, we can't shut it again. It's damn. By the way, Marnix.
Yeah, what's the new
Side note.
dono goal?
Oh, phew. A tier list for the two of us. New tier list video. I don't know. Side note, you know, I asked William on our one-on-one on Tuesday some advice for
on
the
a scale of 1 to 5.
unannounced game. Oh no, how for like some feedback for the unannounced game that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me to look at some game, and I bought it, and I'm looking at it. I think we, yeah, we're gonna have to talk about no, definitely not.
Okay.
I think the opposite. I'm excited to show you the progress when you get back, because I think a lot has been done. But I don't want to say the name because otherwise it's too obvious what we're making.
Mm-hmm.
But
can you like not text it maybe? I'm not sure.
I can send you.
Just send it after stream. It really doesn't matter that much. Or send it to me on WhatsApp or something like that, so I know that I'm not gonna leak it accidentally, and I can look at it on my phone.
Now chat is in suspense. I said A without saying B.
That's the problem. I'm still waiting for a good dono goal idea, by the way.
Maybe chat has a good dono. Why? Wait. What?
Yeah.
Your shirt is still on.
Yeah, but do we want to go straight to shirt off?
I mean, sure. That's why the people are here, right? They clicked on the thumbnail for a reason.
Okay, how much?
Some guy on YouTube, Nick Dollars, he said like hot tub stream.
I don't even know how we would do that logistically because I don't have a hot tub.
Yeah, onsen stream is not going to happen. I think you will get banned from Japan.
Onsen, I've seen content being made in onsens before. The problem is it's pretty expensive because you need to get a private onsen. I've like watched some people.
Oh yeah.
You know The Yard, the podcast.
Yeah.
They've done an onsen special.
Okay, I mean, how much is expensive for a private onsen?
I mean, you need to keep in mind that it's like a few $100. An onsen is like the Japanese like spa, like bath area.
I mean, if you want, you can make that dono goal, right?
No, we'll do shirtless stream first. How much should I do? Is 75 too egregious? Keep in mind, guys, I'm married now. And my wife, she's not the biggest fan of the shirtless streams. She's like, okay, if you do it, you have to bring me to sushi as well. So I need to keep that cost in mind as well, if you guys want to see it. So I'm gonna just say 75. Oh, and we're already at €5 because Evie went €5 over, so 70 left. Sure. Who knows? Maybe we can.
Oh my giggles. An onsen is basically a natural Japanese hot tub.
Yeah, like the hot springs, basically.
Yeah, hot spring is a better name. It was like natural hot tub. Yeah, that makes more sense.
We'll live stream one day as well. So, I mean, Thomas, I don't know if you need to like sleep at some point or something. You don't have to like stay here. It's up to you.
Then I'm not going to sleep for like
Okay, your girlfriend
little
isn't
while.
with you? 'Cause-
No.
Ah,
She
okay.
wouldn't. She wouldn't have
Yeah.
liked me joining and just
Yeah,
letting her
maybe-
sit next to me.
I mean, like for like 5 or 10 minutes, I think she would have been fine. But like, yeah.
Yeah, true.
I'm first gonna shout out my fruit juice at 5 in the morning. I don't know if it's visible. This is what we call fruit juice.
Oh.
It's Chuhai, and
It's good.
yeah, it's good, but it's unexpected to drink at 5 in the morning. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, you have like the small hotels with private onsens, the ryokans, but they're like 300, 400 bucks a night. That's kind of the problem. You can do them, but they're not cheap. Speaking on game dev, why Unity and not other game engines? Is it the ease of use? Tonight's video. I did record a video with Unity Unite. Not Unite, the U-Day. It's kind of, I don't know, but I basically talk about why Unity, why do we still stick with Unity, and should you do Unity and all of that. So Hunt, wait like 20 hours and you're gonna get your whole answer.
I haven't seen the video, obviously, but
Yeah, 'cause
how much of it is sunken cost fallacy?
A decent amount, I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go to mukbang. I'm gonna eat my. Oh,
New 5 donation from Big Booty Latina. Let me see those pink pepperonis.
thank you very much, Big Booty Latina, for the €5 donation as well. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat my egg sandwich in the meantime. And then someone asked like, "Oh, is the wife gonna stream one day?" She's like a curious like cat when it comes to me live streaming. Is what I've started to realize. Of like, she'll hover around like just outside of the frame, but like I have like always my OBS visible, so you can see like what's like in my camera spot. And she's like always like, ah. And then sometimes she's like, yeah, I'll just show up on the live stream, but she doesn't really have like the nutsack yet to do that. And then she's also like she's like unemployed for a few months because she has like a new job lined up, and it makes more sense for her not to work than to work because she gets like unemployment paid out. And she's like, yeah, maybe I'll do live streaming or something, but she doesn't really know what to do.
She wants to live stream on the Bite Me channel, or?
No, like try out content creation in general. She's very normie core. She's like, oh, maybe I'll do like
okay.
cooking live streams or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I already thought, because like I don't know what she's going to say about about yeah, game dev.
Do they cut the crust of the Japanese sandwiches? They do. There's no crust here. It's very good. I haven't had this kind of sandwich in so long. Sub goal for which tier list needs to be remade soon? I don't know if it's sub goal. I don't know what the sub goal. How does that work?
Maybe a YouTube community poll.
But then it's free. And Alessandro. I think the whole point
Yeah,
of Alessandro being like it's a sub goal. I don't know how.
But sub goal is just getting a tier list, but not, because like you just say 10 or whatever is a sub goal, right? And then. But how is that a vote?
And then they unlock the vote, maybe. Like we'll let them vote if they. I'm not sure. That's maybe.
So basically, yeah, if you do a sub, you get a vote. If you do a dono, you get a vote, basically.
No, I don't think that way. Alessandro, please explain yourself. How I see it is like, oh, if we get like 20 subs, basically, we'll do the vote. And then everyone can vote for free, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's also a good idea.
I should have waited with the shirtless stream dono goal.
I don't know. It seems like your big booty Latina wants to see you shirtless.
Big booty Latina does want to sing shirtless.
That's a weird sentence to say and be factually correct.
Do you have you don't have a Prime sub you can showcase, right? For the call out.
I'm not sure if I still have Prime. I can check.
A good
I'm
amount of
going to
sushi
check.
would be like 25, 30 euros, I think, for 2 people. It's so cheap, like at least.
I don't
yeah,
think
just
I have
reach the
Prime
vote
still.
and have the people vote. Was indeed meant before the shirt come off. I mean, I can update the Dono goal. I think it's gonna be easier than Twitch as well. And then we'll just make it as like an intermediate one.
Oh, you also have a sub goal on the Twitch, I noticed.
Really? I think that's like an automatic thing that they create.
Yeah, it's 18 out of 70 subs. I think it's just active subs. Like,
Vote
just
on-
like followers, it's like
Yeah. Like it
594.
updates
Yeah,
again.
it's just automatic. Yeah.
Okay, I've updated the goal. I don't know when it's gonna
Vote on next tier list. Let's go.
Yeah.
How are we going to do the vote? Are we going to do it live so only people in the stream can do it?
We can I think you would do it live, yeah, because that's the whole point of these kinds of streams.
Yeah, makes sense.
So what would be the ones that they can, because I think we can do up to 5 choices for a poll.
I think that's risky because you have Twitch and you have YouTube, right? I think you need to use a third-party site.
Yeah. Are we having us vote on
'Cause
tier list?
otherwise,
Not yet. Maybe never. I'm just gonna choose what the tier list instead, worst case.
Mm,
Like the common ones is like the engine revisit. I don't really think I want to do the funding tier list. That was very niche. I vaguely remember the lore behind the Bite Me name. Yeah, we made an entire short about it.
talking about shorts,
Mm-hmm.
you made a very cute one earlier.
So, oh god, you want to dive into that can of worms? I have a lot of thoughts. Okay, so
I thought it was a good segue.
it was not what I was planning on going to. Like, I'm also like,
I mean,
yes.
I thought it was one of the topics, right? Or am I just going too quickly?
Yeah, no, it's one of the topics, but we have to milk this out. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let me share my screen. Now, why is I hate it? I'm gonna put this in English. Give me a second. My YouTube studio defaults to Dutch every time, and I need to like change my main because you can't change your language from YouTube Studio. You have to go back to like main YouTube and then change the language there, and it doesn't get persistent. But we're gonna be diving into some analytics, so I think it makes sense that people can read what I'm actually talking about. You want to start with the bad news or the horrible news first, Thomas?
Let's start with the bad one.
Okay, so the bad one is I'm kind of surprised by the feedback on the short that we did versus the feedback on the trailer we did for Pripyat Zero, where I think Pripyat Zero is basically our most well-received trailer ever. Of people are like, hey, it looks cool, it looks interesting. People liked it. People were like, hey, I really liked the sponsored video, and I was hoping you guys were going to turn this into a real game. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is good. I think the game looks interesting visually. And then we uploaded that short, and everyone suddenly is like, your capsule is ass. The graphics suck. I don't know what this game is. This is similar to another game that's already out. And I'm like, where did this come from? Oh well. Like even like
I think
diehard fans of the channel, like Mandisa, who comments on like basically every video, is like, capsule and title were weak. He didn't even care about the trailer. It's like, what happened? At Train. I was considering, but we don't have a good trailer. The problem is, why did I make this short? Not because I actually think this will be our last game. You also see this. This is why I have different YouTube short stacks. This is kind of just how I want to do marketing for this style of game, basically, where we did the press release. Press release had zero fucking impact. Nobody covered our game. So, okay, how else do we market this? Horror games are very not streamer friendly. Short form friendly topics. I'm like, okay, let's just do the Mega Bonk strat of like making 1 or 2 shorts every day, talking purely about the game. And this is something I want to have your opinion on as well. I made a post on it in the Game Dev Advice in our Discord as well, of making the normie content. You know, like how Mega Bonk is like, my players broke my game or whatever. And it's like, did they really break the game? Not really. It's a lot of like hyperbole and like doing stuff like that. And I had like this whole idea as well of like, it's an anomaly game. We're gonna have like a shit ton of anomalies. So you can like fake these kinds of conversations. Like I asked my viewers what anomaly to implement in my game. And you kind of fake engagement that way. The problem is it's very like, this was a short that I would describe normie core. But I think all of our audience interpreted of like me actually thinking that our studio is going to go under if we don't market this game. And then taking that as like the invitation to come out of the woods, because most of these commenters I also have never seen before. I generally am pretty okay at like remembering comments and like people who post.
But I think the reason these comments happen is because of the title, because they are now all backseat game deving.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So the thing is, on TikTok and on Instagram, I don't even know how on Instagram this performed.
I liked it.
You liked it on Instagram? Like, our Instagram is miserable in terms of like performance. Yeah, it's like a few people. We had like one guy follow us from the reel, I guess. It's kind of just easy to upload to Instagram as well. Can we even see how we have 6 likes. And then on TikTok as well, it's like pretty standard. Not like amazing stats. But there we don't have these styles of comments, because the people who watch it there are normal gamers for the most part, because we don't really have a game dev audience on Instagram or on TikTok. So now the question begs, do we just make this on a separate channel at this point? Of like having the split? Because at the end of the day, if I upload this on the Bite Me Games YouTube channel, what's the benefit? There's already an audience on there for the YouTube Shorts. The downside is the audience is not the audience that we were looking for this game to begin with. Like, maybe someone likes it, but there was like a guy with a comment of like, why aren't you guys just making roguelike deck builders instead? And I'm thinking just to myself, like, I would rather shoot myself through the head with a gun than make a roguelike deck builder.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, in real life. And that's what I mean with like, we're getting the wrong kind of audience at that point. So I was like,
I get what you're saying.
Should I just get a different YouTube channel called Bite Me's Games, just to like completely fuck up like how to write stuff? Because also with short form content, I feel like having an established audience matters a bit less, because it's way more like algorithm and like randomly driven, basically. So that's kind of what I'm realizing as well. You also get like a whiplash if you now like go through our YouTube Shorts, because like all of like the ones of like A-roll face, me being like, here's a tip about game trailers, here's a tip about marketing, here's a tip about whatever. And then like suddenly it's like our game studio may be doomed, and like it's all of this like hyperbole and like faked content, and that's not something that I am like very excited about.
Yeah, I think this is basically coming back to a discussion we had like a while ago, where it comes back to me saying, hey, it would be fun if we did more fun videos, and then you saying, but we have the people that subscribe to us, they are here for this reason. Yeah, they are not here for the fun, they are here for the educational part, and I think that's fair. And I also think it's the same for this, because our audience, I think it's good that our audience knows about the game, and I think, hey, that's a really big strength, because we can get past the 10 review mark basically instantly. So that's great. But I think in general, it's not like the audience only does it to support us, so to say.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a
the
lot
thing
of
of
people
like,
buy our games just to support us, and I don't think. I think it might even be negative if you cater to that audience, because if you like the post you made now you get all the game devs because it gets pushed to your subscribers, and because they interact with it, I assume you basically get pushed into the game dev funnel.
yeah. So I feel like you're saying like basically also like we need a second like channel for this.
I think it's at least worth a shot, right? I mean, why not? And I think in general it's like I don't know if this is the game or like what game we have to do, because if we think about marketing for the ongoing projects, this one can be carried by streamers if we get a lot of streamers to play it. But yeah, that's always a big if statement, of course. But I think short form can work really well for horror if you
Yeah, I think for this style as
Make
well,
it
because
nice.
the bike is like very
Yeah.
centered as well. So
Mhm.
it's a very good like visual format for this.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth a shot, but I also think it's basically putting you to the content grind mines then,
Yeah.
because I think you have to hit it and hit it hard, so to say. Because if you don't do this like, if you only do this like half-assed, where you do like one post every 2 weeks,
Yeah, I
It's
would do
useless.
like, yeah, because then there's the thing, I would get like obnoxious probably with it on the main channel.
yeah, and then I also think it's important to basically take a step back and think. This is becoming our 101, by the way. Now.
Yeah, I know.
I think-
I don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's important to then take a step back and think about, is that the best priority for spending your time now? I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but I think it's at least worth like thinking about it for like 2 seconds.
I think for Pripyat Zero it is, because how else are we gonna market this game? We have only short form content, maybe getting YouTubers to cover it, but that's like almost out for release, and we know from Kyoto Anomaly that may not be enough. And that's it basically. Like that's the on-purpose choice of going for the short team. And maybe I want to segue into the horrible news, because Seamus L is like, I'm not sure about this, but didn't you guys say that you're going away from 6-week games and are trying to have more time for marketing? So that's in an ideal world where our YouTube performance and our Patreon performance hasn't been tanking for the past 4 months, and we need to think about financial stability. Because you want to see a graph that is absolutely depressing, Thomas?
I mean, just for yes, I want to see it, but just for reference, you see the thing Marnix is holding right now in his hand. He would love to have that for the rest of his life, you know, not just this once where he can eat.
Oh, you mean food in general?
So,
I thought like onigiri.
Yeah. No, I mean onigiri too, I guess, but food in general.
This is a graph of our
Yeah.
YouTube subscriber growth. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened,
give
but
me
I
like
think...
a second, because I'm lagging behind because of
Yeah.
the stream.
Let me maybe pull this up to the last 90 days to give you some more context. We have gone negative for the past week, basically. I think it's
Wait,
YouTube
negative?
cleaning up old accounts or something. Yep, it's been depressing as shit. We reached 50k and then basically we got stuck.
Are you sharing your screen?
Oh,
I mean, like
I'm not.
on
I'm
channel,
not.
I still
I'm
don't see it.
stupid.
Okay.
Yeah. I was at the wrong scene.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, now I see it. 1.3 million views. Shorts.
Yeah, for a low part.
This is 90 days, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but like just so you can see the long term, I think you can. If I go to Lost 365, it should be even more bleak. Where it kind of just
Yeah.
nosedives. And we had like one time here of like, we lost 22 in a day. But this was also like, it's not tied to a specific video. It's just like YouTube cleaning up like dead accounts. But it's like, it's agonizing. And it's the same thing if we look at like, the problem is shorts kind of fuck up this graph. Can I see like only views from the YouTube videos? Yeah. There's a a downwards trend, basically. Despite us growing, our views are going down. Yeah, you can see this a bit more clearly here. Our revenue is going down as well, of like YouTube. Let's go to last 365 days. You can see like there's a lot of emptiness here. It came back a little bit. No. There's a better stat for YouTube revenue. November, and then estimated revenue. You can see also here there's a very visible decline at this point. And the idea of, oh, we're gonna spend 6 months on a game or longer only makes sense if you can clearly see that you have enough runway for 6 months. And the answer right now is that I don't know if we have that. That's kind of what we came down to. And that's why we decided to be like, okay, let's make Pripyat 0, because we know we can make this very quick. And even if it only performs like a Kyoto anomaly, which I think is a very obtainable like statistic or number, it would already mean that like we can actually do something.
I mean, yeah, if you're on Patreon, I'm talking to chat now because I know you are on Patreon. You know that we do like Marnix does it, the business overviews, and this is a trend that we've been seeing for a while. So yeah, it is depressing. And Patreon, I think, was stable for a while, but is dropped the last month.
We have massive churn basically, where we get no more new patrons basically. And I'm not sure that either. Why? Moxan, if you're still in chat, or like Uzabi, or Kex, individual Kex, you also cancelled your Patreon. Not to call you out, but like, what made you decide? Is it like the Patreon is not worth it anymore? Or something else? I'm gonna see in the meantime if I can pull up like a graph of our Patreon. Let me games.
Uzabi, I cancelled for 1-1 because my money ran out. That's a very valid reason.
So this is a graph for the last 6 months. We were like relatively stable, and then once again, we started tanking very hard.
A decline.
A very strong decline, where
everyone's broke.
The members just don't make sense. So that's why we're like, we just need to make games. That's kind of the whole thing. Is like everything is going down, earnings per month is down. But Indie Game Clinic is, that's kind of the thing that I don't get why like...
I mean, maybe it's just because he's competition and he's doing a better job.
Yeah, but I don't know in what regard that he's like he's making different content. It's like not that I'm gonna start making game design content either, because he has a very different style still. But you know, he's actually starting to get to beat us in terms of viewership numbers on some of the streams he does. Let me take a look. We're currently sitting at like how many people are watching. Okay, this is a better than average stream by far, but also because it's like very early in the morning, so it's like EU time and US time, which is the 2-in-1.
And I'm here.
And you're here, and I'm shirtless on the thumbnail.
Yeah, this is the...
Indie Game Clinic isn't competition, maybe? No, but he is performing in a landscape where like also Thomas Brush's views are down. I was talking to some other game dev YouTubers recently. Everyone's views are down. He is having a very sharp growth right now.
Yeah, but I think he's making good content, and I'm not saying we aren't or you aren't. I think it's just... I think there's a lot of overlap between our audience, and I think they know what we think already, and I think maybe that's the reason why they... Yeah, basically, if we are live and he's live, that's probably why they watch him, because they already know what we're gonna say. Maybe we are too repetitive or something, right?
How do I find Indie Game Clinic? But like he's at 2.3k a month. He's almost a double our Patreon revenue, for example. despite having
Yeah.
yeah. So let's take a look at his YouTube. He has been having some very good growth because I remember when he posted like 20k pretty recently, and I think he's basically almost at 30k now.
Somehow he's better at monetizing then.
He's better
Damn,
at
that's a big
monetizing.
growth.
This is the last month. Let's go and take a look. I think I can like he. What can I filter out shorts? I always forget how this works. Let's just compare our channels. I think that's maybe a good one. Indie Game Clinic. Like, I haven't looked at Sasquatch Beast's stats for like the past half year or something, but Indie Game Clinic, on the other hand, like, he has less views than us daily, but 4 times as many subscribers apparently. Like, we're getting 20 to 30 average subs, and last week again negative. But he just like screams us in like revenue and subscribers despite having less views. I don't know how that. Oh, because we have a fuck ton of shorts in this included. So I guess if we look at this graph, basically like his videos just perform way better than ours as well. Last 365 days. We apparently got 200. I don't know where these numbers came from. But like if you look at like the compare subscribers, you can see he's very quickly like creeping up to us basically. Where at the start of 2025, basically it was like 5k, and now he's at 30k, which is I think faster growth than what we had even at like our peak. I haven't been, because I only have one screen, I haven't been able to read chat. I don't know if you've been reading it on the site, if they had like some insights.
Yeah, a bit. Like Jesus Vasquez.
Yes.
I hope I said that right.
Oh yeah, you also.
He said why he cancelled, for example.
Okay, let me hold it up for a second. I need an extra screen.
But yeah, I think in general, there's only so much time. No matter how you look at it, I think everyone on YouTube is your competition, just like every game on Steam is your competition. You have to compete with The Witcher 3 on sale as well. And you might say, oh, no, but if in the end your time and your money is limited. So I think he's competition, but I also think what he's doing is really good.
Yeah.
And I think that also means that, I mean, there are probably a lot of things we can learn from him as well.
Addis138, as a long-time subscriber, yeah, I was taking more risk with videos. That's kind of why I was here in Tokyo as well. Shout out Unity for not allowing me, like, not making me able to do the videos that I wanted to do. Because I knew, like, one of the things that did make Bite Me stand out was the Gamescom coverage, like the event coverage. But the financials don't make sense often for the most part. And that's kind of the problem as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, maybe I'm going to be devil's advocate.
I'm gonna drink more alcohol. This is
you might need it because I'm not suggesting this, but I just like want you to think about it for like half a second once again. What if we stop uploading to YouTube and just do Patreon?
I think nobody would go to our Patreon.
I think so too. Do you think, well, the only thing that Patreon would be is like hoping to maintain the people that are in there then?
Yeah, but we would still be slowly churning them. So we have like, it would go down every month basically.
Yeah, okay. Then maybe I'll rephrase the question to, what if we did a video every 2 weeks or every month? We scaled it down. Like, do you think you would gain enough time to compensate for it in games?
I think not. Because also you have to, like, that was something I was actually thinking about with that one video a week now. I'm making 4 week videos basically on the page on the YouTube. I think I have actually the opposite problem, Thomas. I'm running more and more into issues with making Patreon content. Because with YouTube, you can kind of revisit the same topic every 6 months. It's like every 6 months you make a video about why small games are great. And you will always get like new audience. Whereas with Patreon, you can't really recycle videos, I would say, to that degree.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm running more and more into the wall of like, I don't know what to do anymore in terms of Patreon videos, because you have like this infinite backlog there as well. And the whole concept is, okay, I want to talk about more advanced stuff. But I feel like we're like 100 videos in on Patreon at this point. It's like, how much more advanced stuff is there that I know at this point? Not that much. And like, I consider like, oh, should I paywall certain interviews? But I think that's a very dick move to do as well. Of like certain videos or like collabs. Because it's like you... Wait, I wanted to say to me. It's like, I think it's very bad vibes if you're like, hey, can I talk to you for a video? And then you put it on a paywall, basically. Monthly Q&As are neat, but nobody ever submitted questions. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Patreon used to have every third Wednesday of the month there was a Q&A that people could submit to. But I always got like 2 questions a month or something. And they're like very simple ones. So after like 7 months, I think, we just stopped doing them because it was getting kind of pointless.
Yeah, I think the only Q&As that ever were good were when we posted them on YouTube, and we did like a YouTube video for it, right? Like the 10K Q&A or whatever we did.
Yeah, I think even them didn't end up performing that great anymore the last few times. That's why I haven't brought them up again anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like from what I hear, like it's been going on for a while where you say YouTube and Patreon are down because we monitor those things. But then my question is, what are we going to do about it? Because like I know that the idea is, okay, we make a short game, but then at some point, when is it not worth it anymore? That's my question.
I think the current rate of 1 video a week is more than sustainable, because I think that was the point I was going to. I've recorded 4 videos this week. Like the main channel is basically like set up for the next month. And like the investment for YouTube videos is not that high anymore in terms of time. It's more the Patreon that is like taking up more time almost to a certain degree, and it's in terms of just finding like interesting content.
Good ideas.
Yeah, like new ideas is the thing. Like Patreon always needs to be new, whereas YouTube, I can like basically recycle every 6 months the same video to a certain degree.
Yeah. And
like the Nash fan, like the viewer call-in streams. So the whole point with the viewer call-in streams is to be an ad for Patreon, if you guys didn't know that. Guess what? Nobody even signs up for the Patreon tier either. So it's like, yeah, it's good content, but the good content doesn't pay the bills if it doesn't convert. Like, the views are okay-ish, but it's like, it's about incentives, and the incentive just isn't really there. It's like, if I knew every time I did one of the Game Dev call-in streams, I would get like 1 Patreon member at least, like one of the pro tier, they would be 100% worth it. But now we get nothing out of them. And it's like, there is still some benefit because I like talking to people, and it like helps me learn more about like what are developers struggling with. But that doesn't like have the results that we were hoping for, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm just trying to think about. I mean, if we're in a rut or whatever you want to call it, then how we get out of it.
Yeah.
Because I think every good. I think it was LTT for Linus Tech Tips.
They're
When-
still fucked. That's the most depressing example you could give me right now.
Okay, I was going to say something else where even though they're sure the views are down, whatever, but I mean more like they had to reinvent themselves like 5 times because they're like such an old channel. And that's what I mean with we've been doing it the same way for a while. Maybe it's time we do reinvent ourselves. I don't know what to, where to, whatever, because that's also a time investment.
Yeah.
But it's,
Yeah, I've been thinking about that as well. But then, like, I think an example of this, where we also, like, tried out different thumbnail, different format, was, like, the Bezzy versus You video. I think that was a very, like, good video. Nobody wanted to watch that one. I don't know if it was just because it was sponsored. But then if I just instead make... this is such a funny... Well, like, funny, or, like, sadly, like... There are two moves I mean. It's like the Bezzy versus AI, which I think was a novel format, a good way to integrate a sponsor, and people generally liked that video. 3.8k views. Your game idea probably sucks. 5 reasons your game is bad. 23k views. Fuck do I do? Yeah, and this was the Gamescom coverage that performed miserably. It's like the only content recently that performs good on YouTube, I would say, is like Make Small Games. It's also Indie Game Clinic made also like a Make Small Games video recently that also like blew up. But a lot of the videos also like just make a good game pro. This was also like part of the somewhat different format, different thumbnail, whatever. Just didn't go there. Didn't get what we wanted, basically. Also, short form content, I couldn't read the full thing because it's kind of small, my chat that I can see.
yeah, someone said maybe short form content.
Shorts
more
do
specific
not help
shorts
at all.
could help.
We've tried like 3 different times now with 3 uploads a day, 2 uploads a day, 1 upload a day. Short form the moment you stop uploading shorts, your YouTube just kills it again. So it's like a never-ending treadmill of you need to keep uploading shorts every single day. And there was basically no real impact in terms of like, sure, views go up, but it's worthless views. It's views that do not convert to Discord members, that do not convert to long-form content, that do not convert to subscribers. And then it's also, yeah, then the shorts don't make sense. We also never really had like breakout hits with shorts. Like our shorts never went over 25,000 views, which for a YouTube video, 25,000 views is like not life-changing, but 25,000 views is like pretty exceptional for us. And it has like an actual measurable impact on the channel, growth of the channel, because 25,000 views is like 200 subscribers or something. And it's like $50 in AdSense, $40 in AdSense. 25,000 views on a YouTube short gives you nothing. Like you get €2 in revenue from 25,000 views on shorts as well. So that's kind of why I've stopped doing the game dev focused shorts. And I want to still try it for game marketing, but like for the YouTube's channel, doesn't really make sense. Just to this game meta prints money and you'll be okay. That's what we did for the short, and it did perform good, but it's like not great. Like it didn't have any impact because it's a YouTube short.
Most of your shorts look the same, so I always think I've watched them already. Do you have
That's a-
thumbnails for shorts?
The problem is YouTube Shorts, like, you can't put thumbnails unless you upload them through the phone. It's really shitty. But I think it's more of like, it's always me in my white t-shirt with the same camera and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
for shorts you gotta demify content, and people are like, oh, you need to do the mega bonks thread. But that's like different audience. I don't want to treat you guys like toddlers. Because also toddlers don't, like, how do I say this nicely? Like, it's...
I think that's...
Views don't matter, it's what the views mean for, like, the business, basically, that matters. And it's like, sure, you can have 2 million views if you do the Mega Bonks thread, but what does that mean in terms of wish lists, in terms of Patreon signups, in terms of those things? Yeah, and Seamus said it, toddlers are not going to pay for Patreon, is what it comes down to.
Yeah, and in the end, it's basically the thing that I said earlier, where it's like Danny, for example, that some people are saying in chat. It's basically entertainment. It's what I said. It's a different focus of the channel. Like if we did suddenly only make Danny-style content, a lot of people that subscribed for current Marnix's IDs, for example, like the videos we rake now, they're going to feel betrayed, or betrayed is maybe a big word, but it's not the content they signed up for.
I don't mind.
I don't think it's easy.
I wouldn't mind the current views if it I almost said like evil corporate guy. If the dollar value per viewer was like higher, there wouldn't be a problem. It's not like I'm chasing ego and like, oh, I just need to get like 1 million subscribers and that's my, oh, excuse me, that's my goal. It's more like, I want to make this sustainable.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the main thing. And if I can make it sustainable with 20,000 subscribers, then that's fine for me as well.
All right, so we now talked very, I would say, analytically about this whole thing. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I made a Patreon video about it. I'm like considering of like, do we quit YouTube in half a year? Like, I don't know if I ever told you this, Thomas, but like also like Patreon no longer, I got an email actually earlier from Patreon that said like, yo bro, you're missing out on money because you don't have annual memberships enabled. We used to have annual memberships, but I kind of just disabled them because I don't know if I'm still going to be here in a year from now. And I think it's a dick move to get people to sign up for an annual Patreon membership and then like 6 months from now be like, yeah, actually, I'm gonna wrap things up here.
I didn't know you disabled.
Yeah, I did it when I did that video of like the end of Bite Me over on Patreon, where I talk about this thing of like, that's the one thing, if we're going down, I'm going down the Tom Scott approach and you're gonna get like a 6-month notice, at least, of when we're shutting down.
And do you think it's then the content side, or do you think it's the...
It's
studio?
also... It's just content. I think also it's algorithmically, like, I think this is something else I didn't talk about. Let me pull back the analytics. Because that's also what is like so disheartening. It's not just, oh, our content, nobody's watching like our latest videos anymore, because that's not the case either. Where's my OBS? Here. So this is like our YouTube thing. So this is last 48 hours. You can see like what are the videos people are watching in the last 48 hours. And if we go to see more, so this video was uploaded recently. This video was uploaded recently. This is one is live right now. This one was recent. We have no more backlog basically. For a very long time, we had like the engine tier list. It's not even anywhere in here basically. They're listing best and worst game engines. This video used to get half a year ago 1,000 views every 48 hours. And then one day to the next, a lot of our videos, like our backlog, like these videos as well, used to get 10 times the like evergreen content views. And I feel like YouTube for a pretty big amount has stopped pushing our evergreen content, where I was always like, oh, just make evergreen content and the algorithm will push it. And this is a sentiment that Linus Tech Tips also shared in like his WAN show of like, he's also like, yeah, my YouTube rep always said, just make evergreen content. And then Linus is like, but I told them it doesn't work anymore. He has the same problem. And that's kind of the demotivating thing as well of like, it's not just make a few good pieces of content and people keep rewatching it, but YouTube is evolving more and more into like only the videos that you've made in the last 1 or 2 weeks will get views. And then it's also like there is no escaping it anymore. Whereas it used to be like we just had a bunch of older videos that were like very high viewed and that were like very core pillars, like make small games. Like you can see these still are performing like the best out of our backlog, but they are way worse than before. Like the tier lists, like we always had like 1 or 2 tier lists in the top 3 basically in Lost 48 Hours content, and that's gone now as well. And it's just like there's no end now suddenly to making YouTube content is how it feels.
So long story short, we're doomed.
We're semi fucked at least, yeah. You guys do now is more inclined to game dev Makimasa. Yeah, but it worked a year ago. So why does it not work now anymore? I don't want to focus at gamers because this is not content aimed at gamers. And that's the whole point as well. Next stage selling courses. I think that's gonna be it. I was talking to Cobra Code and Yaya, and both of them were also like, look, you just need to sell courses. Because that's what makes the money. And it's like, yeah, probably, but I wish I didn't have to get to that stage. I wish it could be solved in a different way. Because at the end of the day, that's also like, the Patreon. I talked about this with Yaya. Where I said to him, like, did we shoot ourselves in the foot with Patreon? Because we have all of this content there. We have like 100 videos plus. And it's all like in-depth stuff. And at the end of the day, I could probably take like 4 or 5 Patreon videos. And they themselves, if I just re-record them in like a course format, would be the same thing. But I just feel weird because it's like already on there and you can get it for just $10 of like, then it doesn't have to become a full, like, it's like, do we shoot ourselves in the foot by seemingly only putting the advanced content on Patreon and then charging a low price on it? But then also because it's kind of unstructured now for a lot of people, it's not interesting to get the Patreon content for the in-depth content. And they see Patreon more as just a supporting and less as a thing of like, hey, there's actually a lot of very valuable information on there. Whereas if you do have a course, it's like there is a lot of information in here and you have like this package and you're going to be able to do this by the end of the course. Yeah, that's the thing as well, Seamus. We try to make the Patreon like our ethical course platform approach, whereas like also going back to Indie Game Clinic. For Indie Game Clinic, Patreon is way more of just a supporting, and yeah, you get priority access to the roast, but like he has 3 tiers, but no matter what tier you get, you just get like priority regardless. And Indie Game Clinic prioritizes paying Discord members. We do that as well. Yeah, I have considered higher ticket consultancy and things like that. Go higher ticket and courses even. I don't think I have the clout for that either yet. If you want to go over a course. I don't even watch Patreon. I just like to give you money. Yeah, that's what I mean. And it's like, are we kind of like splitting our Patreon into 2 audiences needlessly? What are your thoughts, Stage CEO?
I'm not sure, because there's a lot of
It's a very loaded 101 suddenly.
yeah. Because in the end, if you think about it, Patreon, like, at what point, like, do you know how many people still have their yearly subscription?
It's like we
you
never sold
disabled
that
it?
many Patreons. I think we have like 4 or something.
Okay, because like when you think about it, I think nothing says that you can't change what Patreon is right now, right?
I don't know. I feel like it's a promise I've made. Maybe that's a me thing as well.
But if you stop taking the money, is it not fine?
Like you would cancel all current ones, not just because like
No. Basically, if you like reshape your entire Patreon, and you just say, "Hey, we give you a 1 or 2 month upfront notice that we are going to change it," and then they have time to cancel if they want, and otherwise they get transferred, but the perks change. For example, you can say things like, "The content remains on there because it's already uploaded, but we don't do weekly videos anymore," or whatever. I think that's completely fine. If you just do it up front, you communicate it to the patrons, I think it's fine. And they can then decide if they think it's worth it or not. I'm not saying we will do this, by the way, but if you think, for example, the Patreon is an issue,
I don't know if
or
it's an
issue is a
issue.
big word. Yeah, an issue is a big word. Like,
I just feel kind of like I don't know if I can keep delivering the weekly
yeah,
insightful videos, basically, because we've done so many at this point.
yeah,
And
but
it's
then the
also
question
something
is,
a lot of people don't care about, seemingly.
yeah, and how much time and energy are you putting into this? Because I think that's
I think it's also
the
like the
biggest question,
mental
right?
cost of like worrying about the Patreon. That is like something to keep in
Yeah,
mind. That's I think
that's
the
what I
bigger
mean.
problem.
Maybe that's what I mean with energy. I didn't mean like actual effort.
Yeah,
I
because
just
like
mean like the time.
once I
And
know what
then
I'm gonna do for the Patreon video, it's like okay, this is like 2 or 3 hours. But it's like the constant thinking of like I'm so fucked, I don't know what to do for Patreon.
yeah, because if that's a worry and you think that will help you in your other tasks, it is something we can consider, I think.
What do you think your soul should take the risk to do what? I'm not sure what. But hey, I'm happy you think I am in fact not an evil business guy.
Yeah, Marnix is a true homie. He's a good kid.
Because all my patrons are my friends. You literally buy friendship. If you're a patron, I will buy you drinks if you meet up with me. That's one of the benefits. Become my friend. Because it's like there's other things you can do for like Patreon, but like we don't have the scale for that, and it's like Patreon only streams is like a relatively common one. But if we have 100 patrons,
New 10 donation from Chomp Games. Great videos helps a lot with my game development progress. Hope it starts to look up for you. Congrats on the award as well.
Thanks, by the way, for the 10 euro donation, Chomp Games. Oh yeah, we don't have enough patrons to do like those styles of benefits, is what I was wanting to say. But then the question is, okay, like we sell a course, do we just stop the Patreon because I can't deliver on it, or does Patreon become literally just like more of the tip jar?
Or yeah. But I think the next question is then do we even want to make a course?
Yeah.
And because I don't think they are necessarily connected. They can be, but they are not always connected. You can change your Patreon and not do a course. You can change your Patreon and do a course. You can keep your Patreon and do a course. Like you can make any combination of the two. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's one or the other. I think in general, what I've started to believe more over, like, I don't know, since UPT is I think in time the percentage of Steam sales
Keeps going up.
keeps going up. Yeah. And I think at some point we need to probably take the plunge and assign more resources to that part, or whatever you want to call it in corporate speak.
Yeah, the
I don't know
problem is,
when
like,
it is.
right now it's not enough
Yeah, of course.
to go to that point. So that's kind of the issue. And it's like you see, like, Steam is going up percentually as well because YouTube is just going down. Oh fuck, my camera is almost running out of battery. Give me like a second. You need to entertain chat. Good job. Good luck.
All right, sure. Are you a two-guy time? I assume you mean team? Or 3 people. The third one is probably hard at work now. His name is William. Eventually, you hopefully don't need to have a patron. I mean, yes, but also no, because sure, ideally we don't need it, but I do like the idea of, like, how to say it, the community feel that we have. I think it's really cool that we have this lively Discord, that when you go to events, like yesterday at the Belgian Game Awards, some guy came up to me and we were like talking, and he was like, "Oh, are you guys nominated?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're here for Bite Me." And he was like, "Oh my god, I watch you guys on YouTube." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So, like, those things are really cool, because then you feel like you're part of the industry, and that your work is actually meaning something, so to say. So, not necessarily the patron, but I do like the whole community around it, be that Patreon, YouTube, whatever.
You just
That
like
part
to have, like, followers. I get it. Like, no matter if I go to a game event, people know me at this point as well, and it is pretty nice.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to say it as well.
Also, it makes it feel way more impactful. Because,
yeah,
like,
that's what
if
I
they're
said.
like, "Oh, what game have you made?" It's like Unicycle Pizza Time, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know that one." But if you say, like, "Oh, I'm Bite Me Games," there's like a pretty big chance they're like, "Hey, actually, I've seen your tier list, or I've seen something." Maybe they're not even subscribers, but we are, like, kind of known. Like, I had this at Gamescom as well. When I walk around, I get a look of stares from people, and, like, the kind of, like, I feel like I recognize this guy. I'm not 100% sure. And then one time I met up and I went up to them and, like, "I think I know you," and I'm like, "Yeah, probably from a tier list." And then their, like, brain is thinking what you're saying. It's like, "Yep, I enjoyed the tier list for, like, engines or something like that." Like the very big videos where maybe they may not subscribe, but still you're, like, kind of known in the community.
Are you not able to post the same video to YouTube and Patreon? I mean, in theory we can, but
there wouldn't be much benefit for the Patreons then, I feel. Please give a Patreon. I
then
feel special. We can do that.
But I think basically the end goal of Bite Me, I don't know if it's good comparison, but
we're gonna end up like Choo Choo Charles. We're gonna.
I was going to say like Jonas Tyroller or something.
Yeah, like because I think I would just keep doing YouTube for the love of the game.
Yeah, and I think he's doing the same. Like, we make games, and then we won't probably have the same release schedule that we do now, but then we just make games when we feel like we have something really meaningful to say, or we want to, I don't know, talk about something. But I think that's the end game.
Yeah, where I'm not forced anymore to think about I need to do weekly uploads on YouTube and Patreon basically as well.
Yeah, I think that's the end game, and I think we are involuntarily already moving in that direction, because I don't think we want to move there just yet, because the games are not there yet.
Yeah,
to fully support the company, but I think we are already moving there, for better or for worse. So yeah, at some point we're going to have to take a plunge. I don't know when it is, and if we even have a choice on when it is. But yeah, I think the biggest thing that I'm looking for, let's say, the first half year, like 2026 goals,
yeah.
is release more games. I think, sure, we have Pripyat lined up, but it is time the goat of Bite Me finally released another game after the massive hit called Unicycle Pizza Time.
Yeah, it's been
An
a while.
actual game, because
My Virtual Friend.
Because yeah, that's not really a game, is it? But like, it's time the goat finally released another game. Saves Bite Me from a banger game, with a banger game, but it's not there yet. And because like, when you think about it, how many games have I started on and never finished now?
Yeah, you've only released Forge Industry and Unicycle Pizza Time.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to cover them. It was first Wheelie Terror for like a week or so.
What about
if you
Song of
remember?
Everjade? Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that was before UPT. I mean post UPT. So it was Wheelie Terror, Magical Girl Guardians, then My Virtual Friend released, then
Artifacts of the Condemned.
Artifacts of the Condemned, then Hard Carry.
Hard Carry V1, yeah.
V1. Have we ever talked about the
Age of
4XE?
Rot?
Oh yeah, Age of Rot too. I almost forgot. Age of Rot. The Evermarch, or whatever it was going to be called.
Yeah. No. None Shall Remain.
Yeah, None Shall Remain. But yeah, that's also on the back burner because it's a bit of too big of a scope. We
Hard
need a
Carry
quick win for it,
V2.
right? Hard Carry V2. And
Announcement.
now Secret.
Yeah.
Live playtest with the entire gang. No, we're not. So yeah, I didn't count, but it was a lot of names that we said. Yeah.
I think Uzabi in chat is like, I think you need to do a Deck Builder XD. I think you missed the part earlier in the stream where I said I was gonna shoot myself through the head with a gun. We're not doing Deck Builders. Yeah. So yeah, you just need to ship something. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's maybe that cycles us back to a bit where your time comes in, because usually, normally it's just William and I working on a game, and you support it, because how do I say this? I couldn't be artistic if I was dying and I had to be artistic. I wouldn't be able to do it. So those things where you support us, there's so many things that you have to do, both for the content, but also for the supporting of the games, basically. And that's why, I mean, like, at some point, if we say we want to ship more games, at some point, maybe even already now, I don't know, your time that you can spend on games will be a bottleneck. Because I don't think that you will be able to maintain fully supporting 2 games if we're
on
moving
top
at
of
full pace.
YouTube and Patreon and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running into that problem now already of like, I'm basically not able to help you this entire week because I'm like here also.
Yeah,
and then for the event and things like that.
Yeah, and for example, I don't think it's that bad now because there's a lot of things I can still do because it's still quite early phases, I would say. But it is definitely a bottleneck, right? Because otherwise, we could move forward on setting up the Steam page, because first you are going to do some art and all those things. So that's what I meant with, at some point, we're going to have to make a decision. I don't think the point is going to be now, because if we suddenly say, you know what, screw Patreon, screw YouTube, we're just going to quit it all, we lose like 1.2k or whatever a month.
But you lose too much, basically, to be sustainable.
So that's not an option. I know that for sure, but I think it's important to see if it doesn't grow and it keeps diminishing, then we need to, if that part's becomes smaller, then we need to compensate with games, basically. And
But that's like indeed the problem of like that balance between working on games versus working. There must be some cool video ideas in Japan, yeah, and all of them get shut down because of bureaucracy, anti-defamation laws, and privacy laws. I had more videos planned. I was going to, well, no guarantees. Reached out to publishers for Day in the Lives. They ended up saying like, yeah, we couldn't get this approved on time. Reached out to, I'm not going to mention them, but a triple indie studio based in Japan that all of you guys know of. And they're also like, you know, they don't see the value in it. So it's like, is there interesting content to do? Maybe, but I can't get those doors open right now. I have one cool one if you're like a mega weeb that you would like, but that's also not the Bite Me audience. The Bite Me audience is a right-wing American who like has an AR-15 hanging above his desk. Some of them also do have like a like wall poster of like some big booty anime girl, but they also have the AR-15 hanging above their desk right next to the anime waifu.
I'm interested to see how many people are like resonating with that description.
Yeah, it's easier. It's almost easier not to bother. That's the problem indeed with like, especially like, and like multiple publishers here even that I reached out to, but they just don't want to do it because it's like, why would we? Like I'm only at events basically, like the videos, like the one that I would like Critical Reflex. But then even those don't really get like good enough views to justify it.
Until when are you in Tokyo?
Tonight. I'll be back, like I leave. I have an interview at the Unity office at 3 p.m. And then I'm taking the train back home after that.
Yeah, because we didn't do a core, right?
No, I will be unavailable today.
Yeah, it's your today.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to map it to Belgian time. Okay. Maybe I'll poke you on Saturday or Sunday to look into some things.
Yeah, no, that's good. The Unity interview, it's not with Unity, but it's at the Unity office here in Tokyo. With like a Japanese indie developer. Did you know you can see the Unity Japan office for free? It's a pretty small office, actually.
You mean like in an asset form, or?
Yeah, they made a HDRP asset of their studio.
I know there is a Unity, but it's from Japan. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it's a Unity Japan one.
Yeah, I knew there was like a Unity office, but I didn't know which one.
So I'll be walking around this later today. And I'm gonna compare. Does this look like it, yes or no? Did you do an interview at Unity office? Has anyone made a Unity Japan office anomaly game? Just that would be a very big asset flip, I guess. I'll just like, I don't know honestly if anyone here knows this guy or like, did you ever have a PlayStation, Thomas?
No.
No, right? Okay.
Wait, yes, I did. Never mind.
I'm gonna show like an image of a character, and if you know him, because I have no idea. I feel like this guy is mainly popular in Japan. This guy.
Oh. Yeah, I know him. I've seen him at least.
I'm gonna interview the guy who made this, basically.
Oh.
It's from like a Japanese PlayStation exclusive game, and then PlayStation liked it so much that it kind of became one of the PlayStation mascots as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen this one, at least.
He's the Sony character for the Japanese market, so yeah. How much Japanese do you know? The guy speaks English, the developer. So it's going to be an English video as well. Don't worry.
Full Japanese video. Japanese video on the Bite Me channel. Let's go. This way we are going to save Bite Me content. We're just going to cater to the Japanese audience.
You know, it's one of the ideas I had. Not for like a business reason, but just for like a fun reason. I want to, once my Japanese is good enough, like make a dubbed version kind of the Bite Me Games channel in Japan, like Sakurai does. And then re-record like our most popular videos where I talk about small games or whatever in Japanese, and then have like a Bite Me Games channel or something like that.
But your wife wanted to do content, right? Just make her do it.
Would perform well because she's also a girl. But
Yeah. Like, she has the script, she just has to copy-paste it, basically.
yeah, she just has to translate. Is your wife? She is Japanese. That's why I'm in Japan as well.
Yeah. He chose her over us.
Can you blame me?
Thing is, if I say yes, I think your wife is going to be upset, and I don't want to upset her.
You know her.
If I say no, yeah, she's sweet. She wouldn't be. She would probably say that she understands.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I understand.
No, I can't blame you.
Do you?
If I were in your situation, I would probably do something similar, to be honest.
Mhm. But you're stuck in Belgium, brother.
Yeah, but I have a beautiful girl myself who loves to be in Belgium, so I guess I'll stay.
Send her the like timestamp of this part in the stream.
Yeah, I'll just make like a cut of like all the nice things I ever say about her, and just say this is the only thing I ever tell to the people. Don't worry about it.
So, what do you think about Pripyat Zero, Thomas? Do you think the game is like
Ooh,
too raw?
I don't think it's too raw. I actually
'Cause
like.
Did you saw the shorts? As well. Do you agree with the comments?
Ish. I'm thinking how I need to tell.
I definitely
say
don't
this.
disagree with them either. Don't worry. Like, I think they have valid points as well.
Yeah, I also think they have valid points. I think in general, I'm like a horrible person to ask this because
You don't have to
I
say
don't
that
like
to
the
ask this
genre.
part.
Yeah, I'm just a horrible person. That's what you mean. No, but like in general, I don't really like Anomaly games. It's not my cup of tea. So when Overtime Anomaly was pitched,
Yeah, you
I was
shut that
already-
one down
Eh?
instantly. Yeah.
yeah, it's not my thing. And then Kyoto Anomaly, it's like it's still not my thing. And even now, the third time, it's still not my thing. And it's going to stay the same. So if I look at it, I don't want to look at it from a gameplay perspective because honestly, I don't like it. But I think that's completely fine because, yeah, you guys are working on it, and I have probably a lot of genres that I would play that you guys wouldn't, or at least you wouldn't, because William plays everything.
The Bite
So-
Me
but
Games
when I-
JRPG coming out when we have infinite money.
I would love to make it.
What would the story be about? What would your JRPG pitch be?
I would. Oh, I just suddenly had a great idea.
We
like,
tomorrow
you're-
I wake up
you're
and
a-
we make 20k a month from Patreon, so we can make a JRPG.
Yeah. We make a JRPG about wanting to make games, and you have like skills, and I don't know, you battle other game developers or something.
I want to do that in real life. I want to battle other game developers.
I mean, yeah, that's the next step for our funding. It's basically we host an in-person event for the annual Bite Me Clubathon, where everyone gets like a club and gets to beat other game devs.
The bite-a-thon, and we just bite each other
Oh yeah,
like
sure.
dogs.
You defeat Thomas Rusher, you can join your team. Yeah, you basically capture them like Pokemon, but with a distinct mechanic, not a ball, because otherwise we get sued. But yeah. I think now I lost what I was saying. Ah, yeah, about Pripyat. I think the game looks good. I think visually, I like the atmosphere. There's a lot of things that I like about it. I think the bike is pretty fun. I think the Geyser or whatever the meter
Geiger
thingy.
counter.
I forgot the name. Geiger, that was it. I think that could also be fun if it's implemented well. Like I think there's a lot of things that
You always
like
say like,
about
"Oh, setting is not a hook," and you're like the hook pillar
I s-
USB guy. Is there
yeah, I
anything
still
missing?
think it's not. I think you have a hook. I think the pillar is fine because I think the art is good. And I guess the USB would be the bike, but in what case is that a full USB? I think if you want to make that a USB, you need to tie it up in gameplay somehow. Like I'm just thinking out loud real quick, but like things like, hey, some anomalies require you to be on your bike or off your bike or whatever. I don't know. Like I know a monster spawns and you can only outrun it on your bike or those things. Like bike
More bike related instead, yeah. Like
Yeah,
the bike have
like-
more meaning than just be the transportation.
yeah, then I think it's a USB. Because otherwise it's just different ways of moving. Or someone, Alessandro said anomaly X UPT. Honestly, or you do something like that where it's actually completely physics,
Did you know?
rage bait.
Okay, I'm gonna pull back the curtain. So, okay, I'm gonna pull back the curtain 2 times. First
Oh.
off, you guys are the Patreon homies. I would never lie, not the Patreon, you guys are the live stream homies. I would never lie to you guys. So,
I think that's a lie.
no, I would never lie to you guys. The video that I did with Fab was semi-fake because it's a sponsored thing. They would not allow me, like especially Fab, they were very strict. I don't know. There's some stuff they had me cut that was like, really? You want me to cut that out of the video? You know what I'm talking about, right, Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they needed like a full approval of everything I was going to do in advance. But I was like, okay, the general premise was indeed of like, I went through the Fab asset store and I kind of looked for assets, like what is something I can do with? And I had 2 options that I pitched to them. And then I basically just redid me looking for assets, but I already kind of in my head knew which assets I was looking for and where to find them. I'm sorry to ruin the illusion. I still only spent like 15 minutes looking for assets, but like before I actually recorded, basically. Either I was going to make the Pripyat Zero like, the other game I was gonna make was going to be like a horror rage game was my idea there as well. I don't know where I wanted to go, but is that kind of what you mean with like the UPTX?
Yes. Yeah. If you would make it shitty to move, shitty is not a good way, but like a unique movement mechanic where it's like completely UPT style movement, so to say, and you actually have like some parkour thingies to do where it's not just go left, go right. But yeah, I think that would make it a different game. So it's already a question mark, of course.
Yeah.
But I think it would elevate it, but that's also because I just don't like the game. So maybe I'm just trying to make another game out of the game.
That's the sequel.
Yeah, for example. Or like a lot of people meme about it. Maybe it's time we make an actual sequel.
What would a Unicycle Pizza Time sequel look like?
I didn't say Unicycle Pizza Time.
You're gonna make a sequel to Kyoto Anomaly?
Forge Industria?
No. What did we say about we don't have half a year plus to develop?
True. No, I think we've thought about Unicycle Pizza Time too. Like,
or even just like
a
an
year
extra
ago
level
already.
and things like that.
Yeah, but it's like I don't think we can repeat it. And what I mean is I don't think you can make a second game that is
Yeah.
as good.
Like, I'm not sure what the mechanical change would be, basically,
Yeah. That's
to
the
make
big
it
issue.
the sequel. Like, we had like the idea of like make different map, but like different map, getting that visibility, and it's still a pretty high amount of work, because like the second map would be like more difficult or something like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? With all of those things, it's we just make more content, and in that case, is it truly a sequel? Because the sequel usually expands
Yeah.
on all those things, and
I saw like I am never gonna find this again. I saw like a cool prototype float by on XD everything up a week ago or something, where it's like 2-player. One person is like you're on like a tricycle, like with a little basket at the end. One person is like cycling, and the other person is like shooting like a gun at enemies, kind of like Choo Choo Charles style, and with like a pretty funny art style. I think there's also a tandem bicycle rage game that came out recently. Don't know if I'm ever gonna find this actually. No fucking way I think I'm gonna find it, no. Oh, here, I think it's this one, Try to Drive. Yeah, this one came out recently. But it's like, how do you do this with 2 people also, is the question.
yeah,
Also, this
'Cause
looks
I think it
weird.
doesn't look amazing. I think in general, if we wanted to make something like Unicycle Pizza Time 2, it needs to have new mechanics. And I don't know what mechanics.
Yeah.
Like the movement in general should be different, because otherwise you just have a cracked gamer that played the game a lot and it's finished in like 10 minutes. And I don't think it needs to be different, but it needs to be better as well. And I don't know how we improve on it. We just achieved perfection.
For Unicycle Pizza Time, yeah. The thing also,
Well,
like Alessandro
I kind of said it as a joke.
yeah, Still Pizza is different vehicle. The thing is, like, there's no pizza in the game. It's like
It's just the title, yeah.
It's just the biggest psyop ever. That we put like the delivery bag at the character's back, but it's like there's nothing. The pizza doesn't exist. The pizza is a lie.
Yep. It's just the Bite Me logo and on a delivery bag.
The Bite Me logo at least did fit with the
Yeah, true.
like Pizza Time thing.
I think to maybe come back to what we said earlier, another thing we could do is not now, because I think the couple of weeks, like with the holidays, it's going to be a bit of a mess, but basically do a repeat of UPTIA. And what I mean is the insane, you prep everything so you have 1 month free. Me or William make sure that we are dialed in for a month without too many distractions, and we just send it and we commit on a release date, and then we decide what we make.
Yeah, Thomas, like hard carry, and then you get stuck for 5 weeks on physics, and it's like, yeah, this is kind of fucked. Oh, did he just disconnect it?
Won't leave you, no worries.
I think that's kind of the thing of like, it's that unknown. Like, I think hard carry could have been that game.
Are you in streamer mode?
Yeah, so you could hear it. No, I'm not in streamer mode.
Okay, because I left the call.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh, okay, because I come back and you were still talking. No, but hard carry could be it. I don't know why, but I just couldn't make it. I still don't know what I did wrong.
You should do. I was considering maybe you should do a live stream where you just try to fix it for 3 hours, and if it still doesn't work, but then you can get backseating chat to maybe know like better how to do the physics.
I think it's so screwed. Like I honestly don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
And I didn't, like, when you pitched it like half a year ago.
You didn't expect it to be that problematic.
Yeah, because like the first version, it has like some issues, but I was like, it's fine. and then it was put on the back burner until you had some time to work on like level and so on. And then the actual physics needed to be fitting for the level, and it was just holy crap.
Yeah.
So what's happening with hard carry? Did William hop on? I don't think William will ever hop on hard carry.
Yeah.
And what is happening with hard carry? I
We don't know.
think a whole lot.
Right now, not much, unfortunately, I think.
It's a rough world.
But that's why we need to get more patrons so we can sustain until we... What's happening with William? William is working on Pripyat Zero right now. I don't know how it's going because I haven't talked to him in like 4 days. But I assume it's gonna be good. I hope so. If not, I'm gonna kill him.
I talked about it with him yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna
I
kill
won't spoil
him?
it, don't worry. Oh, no, about the progress.
Okay, I shouldn't worry.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah, I don't think you should worry. I think it's going pretty alright.
That's good.
I think he still thinks the release date is definitely possible. That's...
I think so too. Especially since I'm gonna be
Yeah.
sent back to the labor camps of being in Belgium for 3 weeks.
Yeah, true. It's going to be a productivity boost for you probably. But then again, William and I probably have a reduction. I mean, maybe you too because of the holidays, right?
Yeah, but like
I
you
don't know
guys
if
have
you have any
holidays
plans.
with your girlfriends. I think
yeah.
I only have basically Christmas Day and that's it.
Nothing for New Year's Eve?
Nope. Because my dad is gonna fuck off to France with his friends, and my mom is working night shifts at the hospital.
You want to join?
Nah, it's fine. But yeah, I think I'll just be grinding. I mean, last year I did the same thing. I worked on My Virtual Friend until December 31st, 11 p.m. I submitted to itch.io, and then I was finally like, okay, I guess I should go out and like look at fireworks or something.
Or you should do a live stream for all the people who are also alone on New Year's Eve.
That would be the most sad thing. You guys doing any bundles for Pripyat Zero? I mean, we're gonna be doing a bundle with Kyoto Anomaly, but otherwise we're not really planning.
And
much.
overtime anomaly, I assume.
Yeah, I think definitely the Kyoto Anomaly Pripyat Zero bundle would be like the best performer one. Because those are like the closest, but yeah, like we also have the Anomaly Hunters thing. Like we have a bundle with all of our Anomaly games basically. Because who knows, maybe we're gonna make even more Anomaly games later. So now Lost Term wants to bundle with me when we're releasing a new game, but when you were releasing, you didn't want to bundle with Kyoto Anomaly. Or at least you didn't reach out. Most successful game by far is Unicycle Pizza Time, Sean Noonan.
Yeah, it's
Is it not even...
magical.
I think it's not even close, yeah.
Yeah, it's not even close. Like, I haven't checked it in ages, but I'm pretty sure it's not even close.
I think it's like 26k or something.
No, I think it's more, right? I'm going to check now.
I'm checking already, don't worry.
Oh.
Just need to go back in time enough. And I see all my
And I'm
products
gonna be
lifetime.
lazy.
Hey Dobrex, how's it going? I hate the Steamworks like date picker. Okay, so the breakdown. Yeah, it's not even close.
Like,
It's
2 to 1? 3 to 1?
3 to 1. UPT is almost at 30k, Forge Industry is at 11k, Kyoto Anomaly is 5k,
Yeah, so-
Overtime Anomaly is 6k, and My Virtual Friend
Yeah.
1.4.
Yeah. So let's ignore Forge Industry because it's like the first. So yeah, it's 5 and 6 times the other Anomaly games.
Breachkeeper Mike 10 is just a prototype I made. I don't think I even told the boys about it because I didn't know where I would want to take that game to begin with in the first place. So I kind of just...
Yep.
It was just I wanted to learn PSX graphics, but I don't think it's gonna come out anytime soon.
And Mike 10, it might be time to move on to another game. We are already looking at another game.
It's gonna be a roguelike deck builder.
Is this you saying you were going to shoot yourself?
I'm
Or
gonna kill myself live on stream.
how many views do you think that would get?
YouTube would take it down. It wouldn't
Yeah,
be
I was
anything.
about to say 0.
Yeah.
Patreon?
I think Patreon would take it down as well.
Yeah, probably.
How would the strategy of just farming Anomaly games go? I talked about this with William. It's also just not what we want to do. We like the Anomaly games as a palette cleanser, basically. But not as a, every week we're gonna release a new Anomaly game. Because, like, yeah, could we do that? Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Because maybe that's a good thing. In a Twitch chat, Andlop asked what is happening with William.
Oh, he asked that like 15 minutes ago, my dude.
Yeah, but you didn't answer, I think.
I think I did. I said he was working on Pripyat Zero.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm. Observation duty guys turning out same games. So, Mike 10. It's not... I met the observation duty team, like guy. I have him on LinkedIn as well, because they just released a new game. Observation duty, like I'm on observation duty. Do you know the games, Thomas, by any chance?
Nope.
It's like an Anomaly game, but like CCTV camera based. And you have to like find...
So, a
wait,
bit
no.
like Five Nights at Freddy's then, or...
Yeah, a little bit like that. And then you kind of like have to report like anomalies in the cameras. Yeah, Dream Loop games. The guy who made I'm on observation duty doesn't make the games anymore. Not really. He just... Dream Loop games make them, and they make just enough money still to kind of make it worth it. Because I talked about the Anomaly genre with them as well. Because I'm like, hey, we made Anomaly games, you guys made Anomaly games, what do you guys think about it? And they're like, yeah, they're not really growing much anymore for them. At least I'm on observation duty games, but they're like still making enough money that they're kind of passing by. But the original developer is not working on them anymore. It's all outsourced to the Dream Loop games, basically.
Mm-hmm. So, it's a dying genre, or?
I don't know if it's a... This is a very different genre as well. And there's also like similar-ish games. Wow, they already announced the number 2. Like Japan's Stigmatized Property. Which is also an I'm on observation duty game that literally uses real pictures, even. It's kind of funny because I was first like, damn, this is a very real-looking, like Unreal game. Turns out it's just like an actual real-life picture they took, and then like post-processing go into it. And this one did still perform very good, and they seem to have announced the second game, which I'm not sure how that one is gonna differ. Am I sharing my screen actually? Okay, yeah,
Yes, you are.
Or like once again, it's just like pictures, and then they like overlay anomalies on top of the pictures to kind of make it look more realistic. But this is not like an actual engine. Like, you know, this one is very clear, it's just a PNG. I don't know, this still has some following as well. But yeah, I'm not sure how long I want to keep going either, honestly, because it's getting late for you. It's getting like morning
Oh shit.
for me.
It's
Time flies
already
when you're having
past,
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I
still have
didn't
to-
notice it
we
was
still have
this
work
late
tomorrow.
already.
There's
Yep.
like 8 different bird games we made. Am I cooked? I'm gonna be honest, Grot, based on like the progress you've shown in Discord, I think there's not a visual of your game yet, and you may be slightly cooked. As in, like, you still look very far away from like marketing and developing and like releasing the game. And I think that's the biggest like we have cooked. So yeah, how unfortunate there was a bed stream with no pepperonis this time. But yeah, I don't know when we'll do this next one. Maybe we'll do it together again in a year.
In Belgium, then,
Maybe.
or am I flying out to Japan just for a bed stream? I think we have to have
If we
a very good year to do that.
I told you if we submit to Bit Summit and we get accepted to Bit Summit, I can fly you out to Japan.
Yeah, but it was in May.
Yeah, end of May. Oh yeah, your girlfriend was gonna maybe kill you.
Thing is, we're probably moving just before
Yeah.
that
She's gonna kill you.
for sure. Problems
Yeah.
for future me. We'll see when the time comes.
You wanna end? You can be the one who ends the stream if you want. What do you want to talk about? You want to give a shout out?
Is this basically doing another speech like yesterday, or?
Yeah, you can give another speech, Thomas, and then I'm just gonna end the stream.
Right. So, thank you guys for watching. I know all of you heard us ramble about the future of Bite Me, and honestly, how sometimes bleak it looks with all the
Bye.
stats